Let me
So
unmute
you
my
can go live.
mic. Hi, Dorothy. What do you get at 12? I'm not sure. I need to look.
Okay. Welcome, welcome.
But happy Sunday.
I think we're going to have everyone here that was going to be here. Oh, Crispy, I forgot to give you the new green laid map. Whoops.
Oh, no, you gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about the 3D rendered one?
Not the 3D rendered one.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's been
no,
updated.
I don't have
Anyway,
the updated map.
that's fine. Okay. Let's get into it. Damo, the resident scribe, do you want to give us a recap of last session?
Sure. Oh, can you hear me all right? I have a new audio setup today.
Sounds good.
Yes, we
Sounds
can.
great.
All right. So yeah, to summarize, we traveled through the city to those old barracks and discovered the cult hideout underneath, and made our way through that, being surprisingly stealthy for ourselves. And confronted. Let's see, what was his name? Well, we confronted the boss, who uh, rescued the girl, confronted the boss, who summoned a big, evil-seeming skeleton monster, I believe it was.
Big F off demon.
Yep, and he ran, we ran, and
No, he
we
died.
left the city. He died?
He died.
Oh, right, he died, everyone else ran.
Yes.
And including us through the way we came, and we ran straight out of the city.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and start session number 6. Crispy, you can feel free to use this title. I have called it The Day the World Came Looking for You.
Okie dokie.
So the road bends and Greenglade comes into view. When you left, it was a sleepy town with more empty houses than full ones. Now, smoke rises from many of the chimneys, carts rumble along the main road, and the square is packed with stalls and shouting vendors. New timbers jut up where there were just old stones before. And as you guys approach the town, you hear from the book. I should have had this already primed and ready. I was busy showing off other stuff.
We're going home. Is this home? It smells like bread, smoke, and ash.
So it said it smells like bread, not smoke and ash. As you walk into town, you see the reason for the commotion. Dominating the north side of town is a brand new hall, 2 stories tall, broad as a barn, with its double doors thrown wide open. A freshly painted sign hangs over it that reads Guild Mart, and the tag Gear Smart, everything you need in one great cart. As you approach, you hear from the book.
They built the temple to buying things.
Okay, welcome back to Greenglade. You guys actually, you guys are here with Stella and Winry, and I can get rid of Kyrene and Rar. Okay. So, welcome back to Greenglade, guys. There is a new building in town.
You said it was a
All right.
guild mart?
Guild Mart.
All right. So I believe we sent what's her face, Winry's mother.
Yes.
Didn't we send her to the temple?
You sent her to Greenglade, basically.
Well, I believe I told her to go to the temple, but I could be
Right.
wrong.
Well, it sounds like that would be a good place for us to go first and check for her and if she's not there, we can still ask the priestess there about her.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move into Guildmart.
Into Guildmart.
And
Is that Tara?
hold on.
Hey, that guy looks kind of familiar.
A faint tingle brushes past your skin as you cross the threshold, some kind of ward, but more gentle. Then music explodes from nowhere. A bright, aggressively catchy tune bounces off the rafters, and you guys hear. You know, ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Everything you need in one great car. Gilmore, everything you need in one great car.
That's a bop.
That was a bop.
And as you guys pass over the threshold and into the store itself, you hear from the book.
They put a song in the door.
I'm pretty amazed by it too, honestly.
A few of the townsfolk who are shopping there hum along as you guys enter. Most just look vaguely annoyed.
Oh, I bet.
I think it's catchy.
It's very unique. I don't think I've ever heard of something like this.
Cressa looks up from the signboard that she is writing on, and for a heartbeat, she almost doesn't seem to recognize you. Then her eyes find Winry, and she drops all pretense of being a store owner, and everything else drops away. She strides forward, scoops Winry up, and crushes her into a hug so tight the little girl lets out a tiny oof. Then she looks at you and says, "You brought her back. Praise the light. Is it over? Are they done with her?" And to all of you, Winry says, "Can I stay up here in the sun? I don't want to go underground again."
I think we might want to discuss this somewhere private.
So she takes you and Winry into the back storeroom over here where Hobbins and Lai are just moving some boxes. So you guys can come over here into the side room. Whoa, that was quite the maneuver.
Had to go around the counter.
Maruk actually walked it. And then everyone else just teleported over the counter.
I mean, I actually walked around the counter.
I was late, so we'll pretend I walked.
Okay. So she looks at you guys expectantly and says, "So tell me, what's going on?"
So there seems to be... go ahead.
I think you were the only one talking.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I must be hearing things. They're attempting to use her for some sort of ritual, so I'm not sure she's necessarily safe from them. So you might need to hire some muscle to protect her. But
she looks at
Don't know.
Hobbins and Lai and says, "Keep an eye on her." And she says, she looks at you and goes, "She'll probably be safe here. I trust that you guys know what you're talking about, and I appreciate the warning and the heads up on this. But now that I've got her back, I will do everything in my power to keep her safe. Me, Hobbins and Lai, Tarn, even Sella here. Will you help us?" And Sella looks at Cressa and goes, "Oh, of course. I would be more than honored." So, oh, go ahead.
What time of day is this?
What kind of what?
What time of day is it?
Morning.
Okay.
So we traveled through the night because I think we left Toll's End at night.
Yeah, you guys left Toll's End. We'll say maybe a couple days have passed since you've left Toll's End, as you traveled the roads back to Green Glade.
Okay, so we've had at least one long rest since then.
Yeah. So Cressa gives Winry another hug and then smiles at you guys and says, like it, as she gestures to the building. When we came to Green Glade, we finally wanted to get into some honest work. The town rallied behind us and we were able to get this building up fairly quickly. Do you like the song? My new store hand helped me come up with it.
It's very catchy. I've never even heard of something like this, music playing when you enter a store.
She goes, it was someone in town's idea. It's a mixture between two spells. I think he said it was minor illusion and alarm.
Makes sense.
But every time someone walks in, it plays. She's like, but I won't keep you. You guys go ahead. I want to catch up with Winry.
Of course. I suppose we should go report to the Lord, and I, for one, would appreciate a rest in an actual bed tonight.
Yes.
So Krista says, "Oh, he should actually be around later. Why don't you guys just stay? He'll be to the store here in a little bit."
Oh. Well, that's convenient.
Maybe we can shop your wares while we wait.
Yeah, can I start
She goes,
browsing
"Be
the
my
store?
guest." Yeah. So as you guys walk out into the main part of the store, Cressa's associate, the dwarf Tarn, comes out from behind a pile of boxes and sees you, and he recognizes you. He goes, "Oi, honest opinion. I thought we should have named this place Tan and Thorn. I even had my own jingle and everything. So, whose is better? Whatever that is," and he jerks his thumb at the ceiling as the jingle loops again as another customer walks in the door, "or this." And he snaps his finger, and an entire tavern band appears as if from nowhere and starts playing this.
I'm partial to the second one.
I kind of
don't
like
know.
the other one,
It seems
which
too
you can tell
long
by
to
my
be a
dance on the
jingle.
piano.
That is true. It is quite long.
I have
So,
no ear for music.
so after, so the band plays the jingle. Then, as quickly as they appear, the players vanish and the dust settles, and you hear from the book.
I like it. Rousing, energetic. Maybe still a little over the top.
So, Tarn looks at you and grumbles and says, "Oh, they said it was all too much. There's no such thing as too much." And Cressa appears from the back room, laughs and says, "Tarn, we aren't paying that band to play every time someone walks in. Plus, it is too much."
Maybe take it down to like 3 seconds.
And then from the back room, the twins Hobbins and Lai appear, and they say, "We thought it should have been called the Everything Emporium. And Hobbins pulls out a weird-looking horn and says, "Behold, this culture." And then he launches into his own version of what he thinks the jingle should have been, which is.
Everything Emporium. If it exists, we can storium.
And so Hobbins launches into this jingle, and his brother Lai looks like he's about to sing the lyrics. Then Hobbins abruptly stops, sings the line himself, and goes right back to playing his strange horn, like that was the plan all along. And you hear from the book.
Why would you store everything? Where would anyone sleep?
And they quickly return back to the back room.
I don't know why you opened a store. You've got a lot of musical talent here. You could have just opened up a recording studio or something.
Right? No, they came from smuggling backgrounds. I think it's all they know.
What's a recording studio?
You know, where you
It's
go
where
and you make
you have a
songs.
needle dig into a wax cylinder, the wax cylinder spins, and then you play it back.
Obviously.
Oh, sounds
You know, you guys don't have
fancy.
those where you come from?
Nope.
And then, as we've all been waiting for, you see a man, probably no older than 28 years old nearby, wearing an apron and carrying a broom. And you hear him say, hold on.
Hi, I'm Brennan. I sweep and stack things. And I also apparently inspire branding, which is a lot of pressure for someone making 2 silver a day.
And Cressa wanders over, and so does Tarn. And she says, he's being modest. Guildmart was his idea for this place. Oh, and the song too. And you guys hear from the book. I need to have these more queued up.
Names have weight. He's given this place one that might carry it farther than any of them expect.
This is so meta. I love it.
And then from behind the register, Stella has already taken up her spot, becoming Cressa and Tarn's accountant and receptionist, cashier, whatever you want to call her. She says, someone had to make sure Tarn didn't trade the building away for a crate of mystery goods. Press asked, and well, I was available. So here I am. Welcome to the greatest potential tax nightmare this side of the capital. Oh, and congratulations on not dying. You may now enjoy a 5% hero discount.
Woo! 5%.
So
5%. All right, I'll take it.
So go ahead and, I mean, yes, we've got a physical store that you guys can walk around in, but it's still D&D, so we're going to do it the old-fashioned way. What do you guys need? How much money you got?
Did we ever
would like
split
to
money?
see- I mean, we have the party money, right?
Yeah,
then
There
let me
has
some
been
have
some
individual.
splitting of money.
I think we've given out
I mean,
all the
Damo's been
money
keeping
that
track of that.
Yeah. Let's see. Party inventory. So shared, we have about 340 gold. That's just in the gold and silver sort of category. We also have a couple treasures. It doesn't look like Yeah, it looks like we already split up any money that we were going to split up, so we can either split up the party gold if people need more gold, or um, yeah. So if anyone needs more gold, I guess let me know, and
Gotcha.
we
Are
can
we like
split it.
saving for any like mode of transportation? Or
I think it might be nice to have a horse and a cart at some point, but beyond that, I don't think we had anything planned.
so, DM, quick question. I'm assuming that over the multiple day travel back to Green Glade, I was able to attune to a nice pair of boots.
You were.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't give you any issues.
Are there any other things that we had that needed attunement?
Somebody had a cloak, I believe.
Yeah, someone had a cloak. I think that might have been Alec.
Oh yeah, I had something that needed attuned. Try and find the right
We
menu.
also have the Cloak of Many Fashions in the party inventory.
Didn't we give that to somebody?
And the Charlatan's Die. There were 2 cloaks.
Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
cloak
we
of many
gave it.
cloak of many fashions and a cloak of protection.
Got it.
Does the shop have a cloak of protection?
The shop does not.
Does the Cloak of Many Fashions require attunement?
I don't think it did.
Oh,
I
that's a
don't
good
see in the
question.
description.
Cloak of many fashions. Does it require attunement? Does not say so. I don't believe it does. I think it's just nope. I don't see requires attunement. So I'm going to say you can just put it on and use it.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys can shop for whatever you guys want. I do have a list of items that the store keeps in stock, as well as a few other things in case you're looking for them. Just imagine the stuff that's usually in, I want to say, like the player's handbook, like mundane, usual, typical items for adventurers.
Because I built the map, can I look into getting some caltrops and ball bearings?
I knew you were going to ask about that. Yes, you can get some caltrops and ball bearings. I don't remember how much those are.
Player's handbook puts them at 1 gold apiece.
Okay, so and how much comes in a bag?
The ball bearings is a bag of 1,000.
Holy crap! And I think caltrops is a bag of 20.
Yeah. Well, I think it's actually more than 20 because it takes 10 minutes to pick them back up.
So let's see here. Caltrops bag of 20. As an action, you can spread a single bag of caltrops to cover a 5-foot square area, and any creature that enters that area must succeed on a dex throw.
Or their speed reduces to 0 for a turn.
Or stop moving. Take 1 piercing damage.
Stepping on a Lego.
Yeah. And then the ball bearings is a DC of 10 for dex, or they fall prone.
Mm-hmm.
A creature can move through the area at half speed and doesn't need to make the save.
Okay. There you go. Oof. Like stepping on a D4.
Oof, yeah.
Is the damage 1d4 anyways, too?
1 point of damage.
Depends on how hard you step on it.
That's true.
And how pointy it is. God forbid you have a metal dice.
Yes. Okay, so Crispy just spent 2 gold for a bag of ball bearings and a bag of caltrop.
I think I'll be picking up some writing stuff.
Okay. The store does have in stock some paper, parchment, and notebooks, as well as ink and quills.
Okay. In fact, let me check how much gold I have. Okay, 40 for myself. I'm not sure it's worth buying a book at this point, so
I mean, you still got that miner's journal that's not completely filled in.
yep. Yep. Let's see, what do I already have? I already have
Oh, and they
I
also
need
have
some more
sealing wax
oil
and stamps.
and
You said
stamps.
more oil?
Yeah. Let me just read through the thing and then I'll come up with my tallies.
Okay. Anyone else need anything?
Did you send a list of the items in here somewhere?
Oh, I can put in a list. Yeah. Here, hold on.
Can we make the DM work? Is there like a world map, somewhere
Oh gosh.
in this room?
Not in this room. No,
yeah.
because I don't have a world map.
I'm also not sure if this will work, but I'm dropping the D&D Beyond, which you guys might be able to access because of the character building fake campaign.
There's all the minor stuff. If you want more, we can get into it. I have a few other things as well, like potions, weapons, gear, a few different scrolls, things of that nature. But this is also the time where I can let's see here. This is also the time where I can pull out things like
Browse, just mind the glass cases.
It's behind the glass cases.
Looks like weapons.
Are they good weapons? Enchanted ones?
Yeah, about 3,000 gold apiece.
oh, and
Yeah, but how's the locks look on them?
Break. You've just bought it.
here, let me play that again.
If you break it, you've just bought it.
Oh, speaking of weapons,
Basic weapons are along the east wall. Anything sharper than that requires Tarn's approval and a waiver.
And a wafer.
Does that look like just simple weapons or just simple and martial weapons that are not magical?
so
meta
I can
terms.
tell I can tell you what we've got in stock here. So standard weapons like daggers, short swords, long swords, hand axes, battle axes, maces, warhammers, spears, javelins, shortbows, longbows, light crossbows, and bolts, slings, and bullets for them, which would also include the bag of ball bearings. Ammunition variants, we've got some silvered arrows and bolts. We've got blunt training arrows, and then we also have signal arrows, which when you shoot, let out a whistling sound.
Oh, those sound useful.
Is there any kind of potions or anything?
Yes, we do have potions in stock, which also allows me to play this.
Healing potions are on aisle 3, left side, red labels. Just try not to mix them up with the vinegar.
Got
Yeah, it
any
would be pleasant.
poisons?
I don't believe any poisons, but also.
If you're
Basic
looking
poison
for
is like
stronger
100
healing
pieces.
potions,
Okay, hold on.
if you're looking for stronger healing potions, Cressa keeps those behind the counter for reasons.
So in stock, we've got a few potions of healing. We've got a very limited stock of potions of greater healing. We have antitoxin. We've got potion of climbing, potion of water breathing, potion of animal friendship, as well as a few alchemical items like alchemist's fire, a vial of acid, holy water, oil flasks, and other things that would fall under that category. Just minor things, not anything spectacular.
They got any empty flask I could use?
I believe so, but here, hold on.
Are you looking for flasks or vials? There's like 6 or 7 different things you can put stuff in.
Yeah, so a flask holds a pint of liquid and costs, I don't see a cost for that.
I think I got it.
2 copper.
There's also barrels, which is 40 gallons, baskets, which is non-liquid, 2 cubic feet.
Mm-hmm.
Glass bottles is 1.5 pints. Bucket is 3 gallons.
I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to mix up to his ingredients here for his gunpowder.
Yeah.
Good point. Yeah.
Or Catnip is trying to mix up the ingredients for her gunpowder.
Yeah, for my grenade, essentially.
Yeah, there's also some pouch type things as well.
So, what was the smallest one? A vial?
The smallest one is a pint, which I believe is a flask, and is 2 coppers.
2 copper. Okay.
Oh, do they
have
sell
exactly
go
2
ahead.
copper as well? I do have exactly 2 copper as well.
Well, there you go. You can get a flask.
At least one. So.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Damo.
Do they sell signal whistles or just the
Signal
arrows?
whistles.
Mhm.
Yes, they would also sell. It's ones that go on the arrows and then ones that haven't gone on arrows yet. So yes, they do sell signal whistles.
Okay. Oil flask is 1 silver.
Okay. And you guys, and like anything else, and we can just kind of tally it up at the end.
Yeah, so the stuff I'm interested in getting is some oil flasks, the ink pen, sealing wax, the signal whistle,
Okay.
and a map or scroll case to put my papers in.
Okay. I'm sure you've already got all of that pulled up. Do you know the cost of all of that?
Let me do the math and then I'll tell you how much I'm paying.
Okay, so that's Gwyn's items. Maruk, you said you were looking for what?
Just I was looking at the potions, but how much are the healing potions?
Just what's in the player's handbook.
Oh, okay.
Which I think is
But at a
50.
5% discount.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I don't have that much. How much are the? They don't sell medicinal herbs, do they?
They do.
Okay.
They get them from Ollie.
Okay. I'm gonna have to skip.
Yeah, so they cost 50 GP, so a 5% discount on that would be like 3 gold. So you can get it for 47.
Or I can do half price for
Was
the,
it 20,
for the
20
herbs.
25 GP for the herbs,
at a 5% discount.
which would be 2.5 is 10, so half of that is 1.25. So we'll say 2 gold. Ooh.
Okay, I'll do that.
Every little bit counts. We'll take it.
Okay, so how many herbs are you wanting to get?
Well, I have exactly 23 gold and 6 silver, so
So you can get 1 set of herbs.
I can get 1 set of herbs.
Do you
and
need
brew
more
1
herbs?
potion.
It would brew 1 potion, yeah.
We can donate. I can donate money. I'm not gonna buy anything, so potions is always good for us.
I mean, yeah. I
So
could do
Valeth
that.
is offering to get more herbs from Maruk.
Yep.
I
So
can
I'll
also
buy
help
another
make potions if
bundle.
need be. So
Very
I can
cool.
help with potion ingredients. Yeah.
Yeah,
What did
if
it
we
wind
need
up
money
being?
I'm sorry, what?
for potion ingredients, let's just take those straight out of the party gold pool
Okay, so I'm
because
gonna
it benefits everyone.
add my money back then.
Yeah. So how much was that?
So if we do 3 potion worth, that's 75 gold before a discount.
So
Okay.
75, so 7.5, 3.25. We'll say 3 gold, so 72.
Yeah, I mean that's
72 for 3 sets of herbs.
that's the same as if we were buying 1.5 potions, you get 3 out of it.
All right. So you said 72 gold pieces.
Yes. And I just saw your thing in there, 15.7. We'll round up. We'll say 16. So 16 gold and 7 silver for your stuff. Is that before or after the discount?
Oh, that's before the discount.
Okay, so
15.7.
16, 1.6 is 50, 30. So 8. So a whole gold off of that. So it is 15. And then 7 silver. We won't worry about the silver. Just make it 16 gold, 15 gold, and you should be fine.
That's easy. And Gwen will want to get new clothes at some point, but I think that's more of a go to a tailor and pay for that sort of thing.
I mean, they do have some, but it's not tailor made. You are correct. It is. It would be more like off the rack kind of stuff.
Yeah.
If D&D had clothing racks.
So you said down 15 gold pieces after the discount for Gwen?
Yes.
All right. And the party inventory still has 288 gold.
Holy crud.
Yep. So we have plenty if we need more potions later.
I was
This is
going to
true.
ask, do you guys think we might need any like anti-venoms or the poison stuff? I don't carry Lesser Restoration. I don't know if I can. Or if it'll be available
You're
to
a
me later.
sorceress, right?
Sorcerer, yeah. So
I don't
know if
believe
that's
sorcerers
something.
use healing magic. I play one in Baldur's Gate, so I know they don't have healing magic normally.
I think I got some healing magics.
I can't remove
Yeah, so
poison, still
I was just
level
thinking
5.
about that.
But
Okay.
I'm not
It
sure,
just-
but I gotta go use the bathroom for a bit.
Okay.
So,
And it's like we don't know that we would even run into it where we would need it. It's just something to think about.
So antitoxin in the player's handbook it's something that gives you advantage on saving throws in the and you have to take it beforehand. So it's not
okay.
really a healing
It's
thing.
not even.
The
Yeah.
potion might be different. I'm just updating my inventory. If anyone else has
I've already done all of
other
that.
stuff.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, poison effect looks like it just gives you disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay. Then yeah, we're probably good then.
But not
Sorry, I'm
saving
just catching
throws.
up on
Saving
Crispy's
throws are
chat.
still normal. But it also
Oh, is anyone
says
else getting? Oh, go ahead.
the duration is not fixed, depends on the effect that caused it.
Right. Okay.
Is anyone else getting a signaling whistle?
What is that?
I think it's just you.
Okay, that's fine. If we were out, we should probably set up, or say that the characters set up some basic signaling system.
I just imagine that scene from The Sound of Music where the father's like, and this is the signal for this child, and this is the signal for this child, and this is your signal.
Oh yeah.
Maruk's just wandering the aisles.
Yep.
Yeah.
Need an umbrella. You're saying you can meander a mile and a half inside Costco, and then you get outside with your cart, and you're like, not a step more, and you don't put your cart
Is
away.
there any light armor that we could afford? Alec is asking in chat.
Light armor. Let me take a look here. So there's padded leather, studded leather, hide, chainmail, scale mail, and shields of various sizes.
Huh. So it looks like I started out with leather armor, which was the mid of the 3 light armor options in the book.
Which allows me to also play.
Armor's over there next to weapons. If it pinches, rattles, or screams, it's probably cursed. Or just badly fitted.
Let me see how much money I got. Hmm. I don't think 1 extra AC is going to make a big difference.
No, not usually this early in the game.
Yeah, I'll hold off on better armor for now.
Okay, anyone else need anything?
I'm too poor to afford anything else.
Well, I hope to fix that. I realized I haven't been giving you guys a lot of money.
Well,
Yeah, and like I said, if anyone has a purchase they need to make, we can split up the party gold.
well, at the same time, monks don't normally buy a lot of things.
Oh, there is something that I would want to bring your attention to that would be helpful for those without dark vision. They do have in stock a drift globe, which is kind of like a floating light orb, or an ever bright lantern.
How much are those?
That is a great question. I'm going to look that up. According to this, 75 gold. But it's so a drift globe is a little orb that you can cause to float and use either the light or the daylight spell, but you can only use daylight once before you have to let it rest for a long rest before it's able to use daylight again. It can use light at any time, and it's like a floating light that goes up to 60 feet away. And if it gets further than that, it will try to come back to you at about however far away you set it. But if you walk away from it, it will try to follow you. If it can't come to you, like if something keeps it from coming to you, it will just fall to the ground. Not hard, like it won't break, but
Yeah, well, sounds cool, but also sounds a bit too rich for Gwyn.
Yeah. I'll stick with my
Okay.
torch.
Sounds good. Do we have Alec back? I don't want to move on until we've
He
got
said he's gonna be a bit, so
Okay.
I'm happy to check out the weapons, so let's
Okay.
see. What am I actually proficient in? Longsword, rapier, short sword, simple weapons.
Simple weapons, which I think is like club and here, hold on. I'm gonna look that up. Simple weapons. 5e.
Very convenient.
Ooh.
So let's see those proficiencies for. Huh. Am I not proficient in longbow?
As a ranger, I would be, or not a ranger, or as a rogue, I might actually be a little surprised if you were.
I'm proficient in shortbow because it's simple, and that's what I have. I don't have a
Mhm.
longbow, which makes sense.
Yeah, only some classes are proficient in longbows, and that's
Mhm.
typically like ranger, fighter, paladin.
Yeah, my first rogue was, but um, that might have been something additional I took.
Sometimes your background can also give you some weapon proficiencies as well.
Let's see.
Like I know soldier can give you some weapon proficiencies, and sometimes your class does as well, or your race does as well. Like I know some races are proficient in certain weapons. Like I think elves are proficient in longbows or something like that.
Yeah, he was a wood elf. Let's see. The longsword
Yeah,
would be a very minor. Actually, that would not be an upgrade at all. That because it's not finesse. Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm getting a new weapon, but I'll keep looking while we have the time.
Do they have
Well, I
any
will.
armor that fits?
Someone of your stature, it might be something they would have to order in.
Of course. Guess I'll just have to make myself some new robes.
Mm,
Gwen can
Okay,
also
so
perhaps adjust stuff because she does have the leather working tools and proficiency.
that is true. So as you guys are shopping, a wiry young man staggers in through the door, nearly tripping over a crate. He's panting and clutching a sealed envelope, and he turns to you and says,
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Wait a second.
I wanted to go meta with that.
As soon as I heard that, I'm like, wait, that sounds way too familiar.
Mm-hmm.
The very first word I spent way too much time playing Skyrim.
Okay, so he hands you a letter. He hands Valeth a letter.
Oh, me? Okay, I grab
Yes.
it.
So,
Who's it
oh, go
addressed
ahead.
to?
It's addressed to all of you, but he hands it specifically to you.
Okay, okay. I say it's for us, and I open it up.
Ooh.
So inside it says, "To my unlikely friends, I am safe. Sister Mariel has seen to me with that. Pregnancy is healthy. If it is a girl, I will name her Valeth. If it is a boy, I think I'll let him choose his own name someday. That feels like the
Aw.
kindest thing I could do. Thank you for giving me the chance to meet them. Alara."
My God, Valeth is so touched.
And as you finish reading this, you hear.
She's writing a future that wouldn't exist without you.
Okay. So, as you guys finish up your purchases, the Guild Mart doors slam open, letting a strip of daylight across the floor. A woman in captain's armor steps in, cloak swaying, eyes sharp as she takes in the chaos. Jingles, crates, shoppers, and then you. Of course, he mutters. What did you call this, Cress? A mart? She crosses over to Cressa and Winry and says, "You all right?" She kneels to Winry's height and pulls her into a crushing hug and says, "Still braver than your mother, I see." Then she turns to you all and says, "Hello, I am Riona Thorne. As you met me in Tolzen, I'm now captain of Greenglade's guard now. We heard what happened in Toll's End. Whatever you stopped under that town, it shook more than its foundations." And let's see here. You hear from the book after Riona speaks.
Some good deeds spread outward, others cause them to drive roots down. You've managed to touch both.
So in walks Riona Thorne. So I got to put her little token there. There we go.
Riona, it's hasn't been very long since we've seen you. How did you beat us here?
She looks at me and goes, "I took a horse, of course."
Makes sense.
Of course. Just to be sure, what's today's date? And you don't need to tell me the date. Gwen's just checking if it's the date she thinks it is.
She tells you the date exactly and looks at you a little strangely.
Okay, the date is correct. I just wanted to make sure.
What are you trying to make sure here?
Weird things happen sometimes in caves and evil cult summoning rituals. Just want to make sure we didn't lose any time is all.
You do recognize that Guildmart did go up fairly quickly after you guys left. Like, there's no way that this building would have been built if it hadn't been for Greenglade rallying behind Cressa and Tarn and all the others. In fact, as you can ponder how quickly everything seems to have been built, you hear from the book.
They built a temple.
Oh, not that one. Not that one.
Light rushes in the moment shadow loosens its grip. Some places remember how to heal.
Okay. So as you guys talk with Riona, the doors open again, and this time without drama. Sister Muriel enters, hood lowered, habit dust stained from travel. At her side stands a thin figure in white and gold robes, a sun over an open book worked in metal at their neck. "You made it back," says Sister Muriel, "and with more than we dared hope." She glances at Cressa, Tarn, Hobbins, and Lai, Winry, and finally Scylla. Then back to you. "Greenglade owes you much more than coin." She joins you and introduces her guest as Archivist Serene Valcorin. Let me put in Sister Muriel, and we'll put
Guildmart's
in.
the hangout place.
Can I get the spelling for that?
Yes, Serene, Serene, Valcoran, Valcoran. Serene bows slightly to all of you, then says, "You must be the ones who survived Tolzen's uncertainty. I am Serene Valcoran of the Order of the Auric Dawn. We keep the fragments of sunlit history that others tried to bury." Her gaze flicks knowingly to the book. "We keep records of the sun goddess before the cult turned them to lies." She inclines her head. "And you carry a prayer that was once a lie." And you hear from the book.
This one remembers the old verses. Perhaps not all of them, but enough to know why they ache.
You must be quite familiar to make that sort of remark.
She looks at you and goes, "What do you mean?" She didn't hear the book. Only the party did.
Right, I wasn't talking about what the book said. Well, I guess
Oh.
Quinn doesn't say that part out loud. She said something about the book previous, like was once a lie or something like that.
So she looks at Catnip, who holds the book, and goes, "I have only heard whispers, but my understanding is that what you hold is a mixture of what used to be two separate books."
Only two books.
But
Okay.
well, that's all she knows. She doesn't know that there could have been or were more books at one point.
Yeah, it
Uh,
seems to be demon on the outside, angel on the inside, or something.
Don't we also have loose pages somewhere?
You do. So hold on. Lord Edric appears next, cloak straightened, doing his best to look like a man fully in control of a town that now has its own warehouse and theme music. At his side walks a neatly dressed dwarf man with ink-stained fingers and eyes that count things as he looks at them. "As I said, my lord, localized eruptions of divine infernal resonance can attract many things, including trade. And yet, this is impressive." He gives Guildmart an appraising look. Lord Edric looks at you. "You have returned, and apparently brought half the world with you. Greenglade thrives thanks to you." He gives you the payment for your job well done. Add 60 gold. He threw in 5 extra.
Okay. Total, right?
Yes, total.
Okay, I
Not
thought
not per party member, just total.
Okay,
Because
just
you
forgot
guys
the
weren't able
party
to
rolled.
convince him. So Lord Edric walks in with his guest. Let's see here. The dwarf guest then addressed you. He offers one of his large ink-stained hands to you to shake. "Scribe Jorvin Greymantle, representing the Guild of the Veiled Ledger. We specialize in locking dangerous knowledge where no one can misuse it. Temples, cults, heroes, no offense. I see you've been carrying that thing openly." He eyes the book. "That explains some things." And as he looks at the book, just the party hears.
This one would lock me away and call it mercy. Perhaps he isn't all that wrong.
Well, you ain't getting the book from us.
So he looks at you and goes, "We'll see about that. But I must let you know that I have tracked similar manifestations in other regions. Every time it escalates to other things, undead, devils, and then eventually nothing but silence. But before you guys are able to process this, Cressa steps forward, and she says to you, "And then there's one that I'm not sure how to introduce. I found her from some old contacts I still have. When Winry was taken, I reached out to everyone I knew. She's not one of them. She actually helped people leave the cult. And from a side aisle between stacked crates of brain and crossbow bolts, an Asimar woman with one wing that looks like it's seen better days steps out. Cressa introduces her as Pura Lethen, and she steps into you. So there we go. We've got Pura as well. She acknowledges you with a soft smile, and she wears an ember red cloak over her shoulders and a very worn set of armor underneath, and a brass amulet shaped like a sun but that looks like it has been physically cracked in half. It doesn't look like the cult's thorned mark. In fact, it looks much, much older. Her eyes are tired in a way that says she stopped sleeping well a long time ago. I've been waiting for you to come back. You walk around with the very voices I used to pray to, and against and for, all at once. I'm Piralethan. Once I served the light that your book muffles. When Aurelia was bound and dragged into the parchment, I fell. I didn't fall as far as that thing. She sneers at the black cover of the book. The other thing on the other side of the pages did, but far enough. I'm with a group that simply calls us the Heralds now. We believe the manuscripts must be separated, stabilized. You've carried their voices farther than I ever did. That takes its own kind of courage, or madness, or maybe both. But after she says that, you hear from the book.
She stood at the edge when they took me. Her hands did not stop it.
But they did not push either.
Oh. That's one of the loose pages, isn't it?
No, that is not one of the loose. That
Did-
comes from the book.
Did one of the
Oh.
we put one of the loose pages in the book?
We did put
You
one
did.
in.
So let's see here. So Lord Edric sees himself out, as does Sister Mariel, leaving you with just Serene, Pyrrha, and Jorvin.
Could I
So
get
they.
spelling for
Oh, go ahead. Yeah,
the others?
yeah. So Jorvin, Joven, and his last name is Graymantle, Gray, like the color, and Mantle, Mantle, like the fireplace fixture.
And his group, what was that again?
He is with the Guild of the Veiled Ledger.
Okay, and Kiera, how was her name spelled?
Pyrrha, Pyra.
Pyra, okay.
And then her last name, Lethan, Lethan.
I need to get my hearing checked.
You're good. Okay, so Serene, the person who Sister Mariel introduced, says, when you heard her voice in the book, did it sound like someone who should be silenced forever, or someone who deserves to be remembered?
Depends on
Well-
which voice you mean.
There are multifaceted beings out there. So I really could not say.
Jorvin then says, if I could promise you that no cult, no god, no devil could ever touch these books again, but it meant that you had to give them up completely, would you?
I mean, for me, the answer is kind of obvious. Yeah. Heard too many people on their deathbeds pray to death gods and goddesses just to get no answers prayed or no prayers answered.
Pyrrha then
words
steps
go
in and goes, but if you could release a goddess, even if it meant destroying a great evil, and it meant walking closer to him than you ever thought you would, how far would you go to bring someone like that back? But as the three of them ask you these questions, they start turning on each other. Serene and Jorvin politely disagree on whether anyone should ever read the manuscripts again. Jorvin and Pyrrha trade subtle insults. Jorvin calling Pyrrha a reckless arsonist, and Pyrrha calling Jorvin a coward with a vault. And then Cressa just mutters about them arguing in her store.
Is Pyrrha arguing to just release like one god out of it, or to release all of them?
She is arguing to specifically release Aurelia. Jorvin wants to lock the books away, and Serene just wants to keep the books safe, but keep them as books.
I mean, we can agree that we definitely want to keep it safe. That is why we have it, and are a little hesitant to give it up.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that we know enough about it to say one way or the other which is the best course of action.
And I don't think these people necessarily know enough either.
I mean, they can't even agree. Look at them fight.
Yeah. So as you say that, as they fight, you hear.
They all seem to want you safe. Shame none of them can agree how.
And you kind of get the feeling that it sounds almost like one of the voices you've heard before, but this one seems different this time. Like it seems more malicious. Like it seems like it's coming from the other voice in the book.
Okay, so the book has 2 new voices now, is what it sounds like to me. Even though it only has 1 new page?
Yes. So as the groups start to eye each other, the air in Guildmart thickens like honey, heat and chill all at once. The book shudders like something inside is trying to stand up. Your hair and clothing start to rise on edge. And for a heartbeat, every lantern flame in the building stretches thin and white. A pulse of warmth ripples outward, and the wooden floors seem to breathe for a moment. Serene then looks at you and asks politely and carefully to see both the book and all of the loose pages that you have collected. She says, I think I know how to get it to stabilize.
All right. Everyone, stop arguing. This is not the place for this. Agreed?
They all nod and respect your wishes, but Serene is insistent that she see the book and the loose pages that you have collected.
Can I do an insight check on her?
Yes. I think everyone.
Yeah, go ahead.
Check.
Just to get a feel of like what her intention is, whether it's like malicious or not.
Japan, I'll be right back.
Okay.
You can keep going. I'll catch up.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's a 12.
I would also like to do an insight check on intention.
Okay, go ahead.
And I assume I don't get that bonus for checking if they're lying. All right, 24.
Oh well, it doesn't matter anyway. You rolled very well. You can tell that she does not mean any harm. Like she truly just wants to help.
Hand it over then. Where am I going?
So just over to the counter.
The counter? Here?
Over, like, yeah, there.
Oh.
All right, I pull out I think I have 2 pages in 2 different books. No, I have 3 pages. Let me check the summary because I know I wrote them all down there.
I think there were at least 3. 1 we put in, and 2 we didn't.
I think there were 4. 1 you put in and 3 you did.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And has the book holder changed again? Who's holding the
what?
book? Who's
No,
holding
it's
the
still
book
you.
currently? Is it? Because I had to hand it over for one session for a bit.
Yeah,
I
Maruk
think
gave
that
it back
got
to
it.
you.
Okay.
So
Fair, I've
Maruk
forgotten.
did not enjoy holding it.
Serene does not
And that's
insert a
why I gave
page.
it to her.
She lays the book on the counter and removes a single page from from a miner's journal. She aligns it close to the book, not touching. The page does not move. The book does, and the air tightens, not violently, but deliberately. The loose page trembles in Serene's fingers, and its edges curling as if caught in a breath that isn't there. The book's clasps rattle, not opening and not closing, but waiting. The lantern flames in the building lean inward, and everyone hears voices, just not the same ones. Serene whispers, shaken but odd. That isn't strain, that's recognition. Jorvin backs away. Serene, put it down now. Kira closes her eyes, pain flickering across her face. It's waking, not screaming, waking. Suddenly, the book opens, snaps up all 3 pages, and then snaps shut. Another heartbeat, and everyone hears layered voices. Voices pour through your skull. Everyone hears it. No one understands it. The woman's voice is full of grief, and the man's voice is full of low, eager laughter, speaking the same words in a language none of you know. Serene clutches her holy symbol. She's straining the bindings, and he's pulling the knots tighter. Jorvin takes 2 involuntary steps back. The sooner those pages are in stone and steel, the better. Kira closes her eyes, pain flickering across her face. I remember that chord. It played when they forced her into the paper. And I need you all to make a D100 roll.
Ooh. There we go.
8. Didn't we have an 8 before?
What?
I got an 8 in the D20.
Okay, hold on. So 8 for you, Alec.
What are we
You
rolling?
suddenly know every D100. You suddenly know every exit from the room you're in, as if an emergency escape map is suddenly burned into your mind.
handy.
Gwen with a 53. You instinctively look for the darkest corner in this room and then feel oddly reassured once you know where it is. Valeth with a 10. You have. Every time you say something mildly stupid, everyone around you reacts as if you just said something incredibly wise and inspiring. And then Crispy with a 49. You smell faint brimstone and hot metal for the next 30 minutes. No one else smells anything.
Okie dokie.
And I can also do, let's see here, a D100. Let's see if I can even get that high. So that's a 29 for Serene. Oh, one of her eyes turns gold and the other one turns a dull red.
Ooh.
Let's see here. For Jorvin, what is that, a 50? Let's see here. That is... he looks suddenly very unsettled, as if something in his mind is speaking to him, but you can't tell what. And I won't tell you because Ev would give it away. And then a 12 for Kira. Her voice suddenly has a soft, heavenly reverb. Okay. So let's see here. Serene lowers her hands immediately. Her voice is steady but changed. I thought the knowledge inside the pages would steady it. I was wrong. Jorvin doubles down. You saw what happened. This is exactly why the guild exists. Pyrrha doesn't even gloat. She says quietly, this is what happens when you try to fix a wound without knowing how it was made. And you hear from the book.
Don't let them pull us apart wrong. Or do. I'm tired
of waiting.
Is the lady voice and the creepy voice the same person?
They are not.
I think they're starting to like blend or
Overlap.
mesh together. Yeah.
They're all becoming one, it seems.
The jingle cuts off mid-loop. A distant shout breaks the warehouse den. Fire!
Oh, thank
Fire on the
goodness.
East Road! Through the open doors, smoke curls up from a row of houses near the palisade. From deep inside the store,
Photos
you
back.
hear you hear Brennan yell, "Hey, that's not for customers!" A shelf crashes over, someone screams aloud, and a guard, armor-dented, stumbles into Guildmart, blood running from his forehead. The chapel! Sister Mariel! Cultists trying to paint over the light! And from the town square, a horrified cry, "Don't drink that! The water! It's wrong!" You have 4 things now pulling you in separate directions.
Okay, so there was
Where do you go first?
there was smoke coming from a fire. Someone yelling about the water.
The temple.
What else was happening? The temple. What was the fourth one?
Yeah, so you've got fire in town, temple, Guildmart is under attack, and
that's right.
there is fire, temple, well, Guildmart.
All right. So, Guildmart is where we are, so let's check that out. Does the town
Okay.
have a bucket brigade?
Riona rushes out immediately after you hear all of this, so she is going out. Jorvin also follows after her. Serene also leaves briefly, leaving you in Guildmart. So give me just a second. We are going to the Guildmart attack. Okay, I need to get rid of a couple of those tokens.
At last the roof goes on and nothing
Okay.
can go wrong.
So
Oh no,
shelves rattle and something crashes in the back. The smell of fresh lumber, paint, and alchemical cleanser hangs in the air as a wall bursts open. Cressa and Tarn sprint across the polished floor, shouting orders. Sella hurries in behind them, clutching a ledger like it's a shield. In the warehouse's rear, Brennan stands alone, white-knuckled, wielding a broom like a halberd, swinging wildly at something you can't see. His voice cracking, and you hear him say,
Back! I swear I saw something fly in here when they blew open the wall.
To his straight ahead, there are a number of cultists crouched over a half-drawn circle of runes, scratching crimson symbols into the floorboards. Another cultist slides behind the shelves, lurking in the shadows. Too quiet. And something unseen knocks a jar off a top shelf, shattering it on the floor. Cressa brandishes her hammer, furious. Oi! Get out of my store and away from my employee! Pyrrha bursts in beside you, palms flickering with a restrained flame. And you hear from the book. Hold on just one second. Which one is this? Oh, here it is.
They're trying to write a message in flame. Stop them.
No, wait, maybe it's not that one. Hold on. Oh, it's this one.
They're looking for us again.
Oh, no, they don't. Not here. Not in a place of trade and trust.
Roll initiative.
Awesome.
Do, 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 do.
Okay, I have a number of creatures to roll for.
I keep getting really bad initiative. I got a 2 on my roll,
Oh no.
then a +3
Okay,
modifier.
hold on. Okay, so initiative 16, 5, 13, 17. Okay. So we've got so nothing higher than a 17. Okay, so it's going to be Colty 1, Maruk, and then it's going to be 5, and then it's going to be, so 13. Do I have anything higher than a 13? I do not. Wow, those cultists rolled awfully. And then it's Valeth.
Thank goodness.
And then, so 16, 17, 13, 5. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 2 cultists. So Culty 2, Culty 3. And then I have Catnip. And then I have, and then it's 2 4s. So then it's, yeah, so Catnip and then Culty 4, Culty 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. I think that's everyone.
Now, will we be farther into back to start off with? I mean, if everybody ran through the back, wouldn't we follow?
Yes, you guys are still up at the front of the store. So you guys are right where you are, where I have you on the map. You guys may need to get there in order to help with everything.
Okay.
Right, because they all left while we were talking with those three
Mm-hmm.
three faction members.
Okay. Need to pull up some stat blocks really quick.
I guess Gwen was over here.
Cultist. Okay, I've got my stat blocks. Okay. Oh yeah, and you were here. And Valeth, I think you were kind of over there. Oh, and then I think Pyrrha was actually closer to you guys. So I'm going to move her down here. Okay, so we start at the top of the order. Let's see here with, just 1 second. So with that, so you see for the first round, you see a couple more things fall off the shelves as if something is knocking into them, but you can't quite see what it is. And then, see here, cultist number 1 moves forward, trying to attack Brennan. And he rolls. Let's see here if I can even. He rolls. Oh no! He rolled a 20.
Oh no, Brennan.
And he takes a 1d6. So he takes 7 damage. Oh no.
Oh no.
Brennan's not looking, and he's got commoner stats.
No.
So he ain't looking too good.
Fly, you fools.
Maruk.
All right.
So
So
now where am I? Wait, what? Wait, what there?
You're over by the counter.
Do commoners even have that much HP?
They have 10 HP.
So I'm gonna move
Brennan,
up
no.
40 feet. How far? It's actually out of range for a dart. All right. Step of the Wind.
Okay, so dashing.
Yeah, for another 40 would put me up with Sella.
Okay.
And then I'll use my action to throw a dart at the culty in front of Brennan.
Okay, so roll for AC.
An 8 to hit.
That does not hit.
All right, didn't figure. All right, that's my entire turn.
Okay, so let's see here. This one in the back is just going to do some culty things on the ground. Valeth.
Isn't it Gwen's turn first?
Oh wait, where is Gwen?
I rolled a 16.
Oh yes, you
So
would
that
go
would be right
before.
after Mark.
You go. Yeah, you go. Yeah, you go right after Spy.
Okay, so I have the ability to use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. I would like to make that perception check.
Okay, does it have a range?
It does not. It's presumably the range of my vision or hearing.
Okay, well, you are not in sight. You'd have to move so that you can see down the aisle.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and make that roll, and you can tell me if I can hear what that seemingly whatever is making that bracket, I guess, if I can pinpoint it.
Sure, of course. Go ahead.
All right, I got a 14.
Let's see here. In order to see something, let's see here. So you've got. So what is it? What is your thing called? Like, what's the ability called?
It's called Eye for Detail. It's from my subclass, Inquisitive Rogue. Here, I'll copy the
No, I've got that. I got it.
Okay.
A hidden creature. So when you choose, you develop a keen ear. Oh, sorry. You can bonus action to make a check to spot a hidden creature or object or to make an investigation. Okay. Eye for Detail. Yes. So that would reveal. But what's the DC on something like that? Although, given that it's a perk, I don't know if there really is. Well, no, there probably is a DC for being invisibility. And you rolled a what?
14. I assume the feat just lets me use it as a bonus action instead of an action.
Right.
You could have whatever it is roll a stealth check, and if they
Oh, that is true. I could do that. I should probably do that, and I will. Stealth check. It rolled a 2. So as you peer around, so let's see if you can even peer around here. Can you? Yeah, you can get down to where you can see down the aisle. as you peer around the aisle, as you walk into range, you see an imp suddenly flash into view as it's knocking things off the shelf.
Okay, and it's all the way back there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to reach that myself, so I just point and shout, there's an imp back there. It's hiding itself. And for my action, I will use dash, so I'll just move another 30 feet up.
Okay. So as you pointed out, it's almost like the illusion on it wavers for everyone. So once you've seen it, everyone's able to see it now.
Nice.
Awesome.
Valeth.
Okay. I'll move up.
Okay.
Oh, I love that it measures. That's so cool. And then do I have line of sight on the cultist by Brennan?
You do not. There are shelves in your way.
Okay. Okie dokie. I will use my action to dash.
Okay. So another 30 feet for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, that's my turn.
Culty number 2. So you're going. He's going to dash and get close, but that's his action. Catnip.
I'm here. Just snacking on some popcorn.
You're good.
Okay. Probably going to at least go near the middle aisle. Then feline agility to double the speed. Yeah. Yeah. Then go in 30 more feet.
Okay.
There now. I got healing word, which is just verbal, but it's 60 feet range.
Okay. That is exactly 60 feet.
Well, I suppose I should probably heal up the Guildmaster. And that is a 4.
Okay, so he gets 4 HP back to himself. So he's looking a little bit better now. Not great, he's still hurt, but he is looking better. Okay, Culty 4 is going to stay where he is. Culty, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I missed one. That's fine. Culty 3 is going to stay. Culty 4 is going to move here, plus dash, so he gets a little bit closer to Cressa. And he's going to start trying to ask her where Winry is. Give us Winry. And then this one is going to go and dash towards you guys. So he is between Maruk and Sella. And then we go back to the top of the order with the imp. And the imp, now that he is seen, he is going to, what's his speed? He's got a 40-foot fly. So let's see here. What is 40 feet? Okay, so the imp is going to fly 40 feet over here. And he is going to try to sting Maruk. So that's a +5. Does a 20 hit?
It does hit.
Okay, so that is a 1d4 plus 3. So 4. It rolled a 1. So you take 4 points of of stinging, piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus a d6 of poison damage. Yikes. So you take 3 points of so 4 points of piercing, 3 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Constitution saving throw. 13.
Never mind, you take 1 point of poison damage. So it's 5 points of damage in total. And you are not poisoned.
Okay.
Colty number 1 is now going to move over here away from Brennan and try to attack Cressa.
Would Brennan get an attack of opportunity?
With a broom.
With a broom.
Yeah, all that broom
Sure,
damage.
why not?
I just
Swat
want to see
him.
him get hit.
Oh my gosh.
It's still
Wait.
improvised melee weapon
Did he crit?
He critted.
Yes. Oh god, that's so perfect.
Improvised
Crit with the
weapon.
broom.
An improvised weapon is what? What do I roll for an improvised weapon?
I think it's just 1d4.
I think you're right.
Is he proficient in that broom though?
He is proficient. He uses the broom all the time.
In that case, it might count as a staff, or not a quarterstaff.
Oh, you might be right. Which a quarterstaff does what? A d6
D6?
of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
1d6 of bludgeoning damage. And
One-
it's
Oh
versatile.
my gosh.
1d8 if he uses 2.
Oh my goodness. He is using 2, so it's a d8
Oh, yeah.
plus what? Is it just plus 1?
Proficiency.
Oh, plus
Yeah,
his
probably
proficiency.
plus
I don't know
1.
what he. I think it's just plus 1. So the cultist takes 7 points of bludgeoning damage from this
Yes!
broom.
Yes, get him, Brennan.
I think that's more damage than I can output.
Give that man a raise.
The cultist gets cracked over the head with this broom, and he does not look too good.
Thank you, Crispy, for asking. Does Brennan get an opportunity attack?
Oh my gosh. Someone's got to tell Tara this.
Yeah,
You
please.
crit in the campaign.
With the broom.
With the broom.
I mean,
Okay,
it hurts getting whacked with
Yeah, it does.
with something like that.
And then he does not hit Cressa. So he is reeling after getting hit with this broom and is unable to hit Cressa. Maruk.
All right, because I felt like the imp hit harder. Can I attack the imp with a claw attack?
Sure.
Oh, that was terrible. I wrote a nat 1.
No, that does not hit.
Gotta balance out Brennan's crit.
I know, right? I'm going to, because there's so many cultists, flurry of blows.
So flurry of blows the imp or the cultist?
I'm gonna. Well, I can. The imp.
The imp?
Yeah.
Okay, roll for AC.
18 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll for damage.
8 points of damage.
So you hear several cracks as you hit this imp. It's not looking good, but it's still kicking.
Okay, so then the second attack. Another 18 to hit.
That hits. So roll for damage.
And another 8 points.
You crack this imp's skull, and you just hear it thud as it drops to the ground dead.
That's it.
Okay. This one back here in the back is still doing his thingy thing. Valeth.
Okay. I'm gonna.
I think it's
move.
Gwen.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Gwen.
Oh wait, no, it's Gwen.
Right. Does it I guess Gloom probably wouldn't see from there because there's a lot of people in the way. But does it seem like are the cultists still trying to inscribe a circle, or are they done with that?
They are trying to inscribe a circle. That's what the so you may not be able to see it from this angle, but that's what the guy in the back is doing.
All right. Well, Gwyn can't see anything. So, do these shelves look stable enough to walk on top of?
Yes, but I would require an acrobatics check.
That is fine. That is one of my proficiencies. All right. Let me just note down the math for this. That'd be 15 feet to get there. And acrobatics check to climb the shelf is 14. Or wait, what? Oh, that was only a 6. Okay, 11.
11. I would say it's a DC of 10. So you get up there, but I'm going to say that it's 5 feet to get up.
Yeah, I think it might actually. Oh, you're saying 5 extra feet. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 extra feet to get up the shelf.
Right. So I'm up on the shelf, and then the
Lording over everyone.
another 10 feet to get here will bring me to 30 feet. All right, so now I can see the distribution of everyone.
Here, hold on. Let me. Since you're up there.
I only walked in here to buy a fire resistant.
Oh, that's not the one I wanted to play. Where was it? Which one? There's a. Oh, here it is.
Oh, please be careful with that crate.
So Brennan sees you jumping up on the shelves and gives you a warning.
All right, balanced masterfully. Well, not so masterfully, but balanced on top of the shelves. So I see these NPCs up here. Is that guy back there doing the circle stuff?
No, it is the one over here.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. I'm not gonna
I just
throw
realized,
the
Crispy, is that a
fire.
Ouija board?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, so it is.
Sorry.
Oh,
Anyway, go
sorry,
ahead.
It's been tampered with.
I am going to. I'm going to use my bonus action for that insightful fighting against the. Well, let me check the range actually. That's 70 feet. That should be within short bow range, right?
Yes.
Short bow range first range is 80. Okay, just barely. So, insightful fighting. I'm going to make a insight check contested by their deception to be able to use sneak attack on them.
So they rolled a 13.
All right, and my insight is there. It is a 24.
Oh
Nice.
yes, you insightfully look at this person who is currently drawing on the floor.
Yes, they're sort of not moving around. Seems like an easy target. Not wearing armor. It looks like. So I'm going to try and
Not
attack
wearing
them
a
with
ton
my
of
short.
armor, at least.
And I got a 7.
That is not enough.
All right.
No.
Well, I shoot at them and I miss.
The arrow thunks into the wall above where you thought you were aiming.
The shelf threw you off a little bit.
There you go. You were a little wobbly up there. Valeth.
Okay.
Oh,
Bonus action.
actually, I already climbed up, so I probably wouldn't have time to shout about it.
Ah!
All right, I'll move. Actually, I'll move over and up. And then I'm gonna shoot a second level magic missile.
Ooh.
Can I do the first one? I can. Do I have line of sight on all these cultists over here?
You do.
In the middle. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna shoot one at the one that got whacked with a broom.
The one that got whacked with a broom is actually this one.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Then that is 3 damage on that one.
He is down.
Nice. And then I want to put 2 on the one directly in front of Maruk.
Okay.
And that's gonna be 6 damage.
Oh wow. Okay. He's not looking good, but he is still standing
Okay, and then the final one can go on the one by our
in front of
friend.
Cressa.
Yeah.
Okay. And how much?
And that 4 damage again.
Okay. He takes it and does not like that, but is of course still standing.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to move over back behind that bookshelf. I mean the shelf.
Okay. So Colty 2 is actually dead now because you just magic missiled him. Colty 3 is the one back here. He moves up towards Brennan and tries to roll to attack. After seeing him heroically smack a cultist with a broom and misses. Spectacularly. Catnip.
E.
Your turn.
Do I have line of sight on the front cultist by
You do.
Maruk? I do?
I mean,
I'll shoot
Maruk's
him with the
kind of in the
crossbow.
way, but you still see there is someone there.
Yeah. Would I be able to shoot him with the crossbow, the cultist?
I would say yes.
Okay. Because that'll regain my feline agility then. Because then I won't move. Alright, let's see here now. To hit, I got 25
That is a hit. Roll for damage.
damage. That is an 8.
Oh my goodness. So you, just to remind myself, you did hit this one with a magic missile, yes, Bailiff?
Yes.
Okay. So so that one's actually dead.
Teamwork.
And then Colty number 4 is going to try to attack Cressa. Ooh, that hits. So it's a D6. Yeah, it's a D6. So it's a 3 damage. And then Colty number 5 is going to try to attack Tarn. And that misses terribly. And then Tira is going to move her 30 feet and cast Sacred Flame on.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. So I gotta look that up. Sacred Flame. On the one in front of. There's probably a range on that. So the range is 60 feet. So she can get. Oh, she could get all of them if she really wanted to. So she's going to attack the one in front of Brennan. So it's a D8. Gains no benefit from cover. Must succeed in a Dex saving throw. Does not succeed, and so takes a D8. Oh my goodness. Did anyone attack the one in front of Brennan?
No, they had just moved up from the back.
Okay. So his robes are on fire. He's screaming. He's not very happy, but he is still standing. Okay. And that means we're back to the top of the order. Colty 1
Is dead.
Is dead. That's right. Maruk.
All right, so Maruk's going to move up in between these two. And I'm going to attack the one on the left with a claw.
Okay.
A 9 to hit.
Flanking
No.
as well.
Oh,
Oh, so roll at advantage.
Okay. Roll at advantage. That was terrible. It's a miss. Second claw attack.
It's a miss either way.
Yeah, it's a miss either way. Second claw attack
Okay.
is a 16 to hit
That hits.
for 8 damage.
Oh my goodness. And he was hit with a magic missile, so
Yeah.
he is down.
And that's my turn.
Oh, I forgot. Well, I mean, he's dead now, so I won't worry about that. But Tarn tries to swing. He's got a hammer.
With advantage.
So does he? With advantage. So that's a 15. He hits. That definitely hits. So let's see here. He swings a hammer. Hammer is what? I'm trying to remember. Hammer damage. D and D. Warhammer. And we'll say it's a Warhammer. It's a D8. It's a D8 plus what's his? D8 plus 2. So he has. Oh my goodness. 8. Was that one hurt? The one in front of Tarn? I don't think the one in front
No.
of Tarn was hurt. Well, he takes 8 damage. Tarn slams the hammer down on his foot, and the cultist is jumping around screaming. Dude back here is continuing to draw his circle, ignoring the arrow that just funked into the wall above his head.
Must be a really
Gwen.
interesting circle.
All right, so I shout to the party, "Guy back there drawing a circle, stop him!" And then attempt to do that myself. So I would like to use my bonus action to dash forward and try and jump across.
Okay, you're gonna make an acrobatics check.
Yep.
So
So
make that roll
let
for
me
me.
get up here first, or yeah, acrobatics. I got a 14 again.
Okay, so you jump from one shelf to the other, but as you do, the shelf on the left, the one with all the ropes, comes crashing down, and you hear Brennan say,
Oh man, that was my good shelf.
Sorry.
I
Do
am
lose any-
amazed.
do I lose any movement speed for?
you don't you clear the gap, but you knock the shelf over.
Okay.
Which way does it go?
It goes to the left. So the one with the rope just goes to the left.
Got it.
I can't show that on the map, but
No, yeah.
but there's now a shelf in the middle of that aisle.
All right. So, I think I was here to start with. Yeah. All right. So that would get me up to like here or here-ish, I think.
Okay.
I would like to pull out the ink file I just bought, uncap it, and throw it at what he's drawing.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, go ahead. Make that's just a throw, so I think that's just a strength check.
Okay, not dexterity, strength. Let's see. Ugh. All right. Oh, sweet. 18.
Nice.
You fling this bottle of ink, and almost as if it's like a roll of toilet paper that you're using to TP someone's house, a line of ink streams out of this bottle as you throw it across the store. It smashes against the wall, and the ink runs down onto the circle that he's drawing, and he looks up at you and is very upset.
Let's see. Gwen's polite, so she doesn't flip them off.
Fuck you.
That's funny.
Let's see here. So Valeth.
All right. So the shelf that was in front of me is now knocked over. So can I see that guy?
Just the shelf on the left, because it's 2 shelves back to back.
Oh, I see.
So the
I
one
see.
with all the canteens is still up.
Okay. Can I get through there? It's a difficult movement.
Yes, it would be difficult movement if you go to the left. To the right, where everyone else is, completely fine. The shelf is still standing.
No worries. Okay. I just wade into the mess. Looking for that guy that Gwen pointed out, and I can see him, right?
Yes, you can see him.
All right. I say, ha, there you are. And I'm a magic missile him, first level. All 3
Okay,
on that
so
guy.
three bolts on this guy.
Yep. That's going to be 2 plus 3 plus 5. So 10?
So wait, hold on. I thought a magic missile was a D4.
Yeah, and I get a +1.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
Yeah.
So yes, so 10 damage. Okay, so he takes these magic missiles, and he thunks up against the back wall and is now eyeing you for having hit him. Let's see here. Culty number 2 is dead. Culty number 3 is dead. Catnip.
Yeah. Trying to think of what I want to do. Because really, there's not really too much options I can do. Suppose I'll just move up forward.
Okay, so you're up by the plates.
Oh, helps if I actually move and not just measure. Yeah. Do I have line of sight on anyone?
You have the line on sight of the cultist in front of Tarn.
I think I might do a Ray of Sickness. Where is it?
Ooh, okay. Ray of Sickness.
Yeah. It's just verbal and somatic. Okay, so to hit is 10.
10 on the cultist does not hit. Culty number 4, the one in front of Brennan, moves over to Maruk. Yes, that would give a opportunity attack to Brennan. Oh
Not-
my gosh!
Not really.
No.
Did you just crit again?
He didn't actually leave Brennan's range though, so he doesn't get an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if he did, yes, he did crit.
Oh my god. Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
You know what? I'm just gonna give it to him.
Just gonna give it to him?
We'll say it's Brennan's turn. We'll say it's Brennan's
hell
turn,
yeah,
and he has
hell
a D8, so he takes 6 damage. No one's attacked the one in front of Brennan, so
Yeah, he did. The Sacred Flame.
oh yeah. So, oh my gosh. So Brennan cracks him over the head with this broom, and he dies.
Who knew the janitor was a fighter?
And so Culty number 4 is there. Culty number 5 is going to try to attack Maruk with his scimitar. So he's got a nope, that does not hit. I know that does not hit. Back to the top of the order with Maruk.
All right, I'm gonna swipe at the one that just tried to hit me.
Okay, so roll for AC.
11.
That does not hit.
All right, second attack is a 24 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
7 points.
So the first attack didn't hit because he was hopping around after Tarn smashed his foot. But the second attack does hit him, and he drops. Okay, so Pyrrha moves up her 30 feet.
Oh, and I would move over a little bit too.
Yeah. Cressa moves up with her hammer. Tarn moves over with his hammer. And then Sella here. She's still clutching her ledger. And she's a wizard. So she's got wizards have hold on.
Magic missile.
She might actually. She's a level 3 wizard. So she would
Fireball.
have she would have fireball, wouldn't she?
jeez.
But I think what she's going to do is she is going to cast she's going to cast which one is it? I think she's going to try to cast Toll the Dead.
I love Toll the Dead. It's
Toll
such a
the
good
Dead, you can
cantrip.
point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a minute. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage. If it's missing, it is missing any of its hit points, so it takes 1d12. Okay, so it needs to succeed on a wisdom save. The wisdom save, it does succeed. So it did save, so it takes no damage. Yeah, it takes no damage. Okay, so she tries Toll the Dead. It does not work. Brennan has already done his thing. We go back to the top of the order with Maruk, because the Imp and Culty number 1 are already dead.
All right, Marik's just gonna move up and swipe at the spy.
Okay, roll for AC.
An 11 to hit,
That does not hit.
and then a 21 to hit.
That does hit, so roll for damage.
9 points.
Okay, so you swipe at him and he takes the hit, but he is still standing. Gwyn.
I will. I assume it's another acrobatics check to jump down.
No, that would just be jump. I think, yeah. Yeah, it would just be jump. You do it.
Do I need to make? Okay, I do it. And I would like to attack him non-lethally. Like I would like
non-lethally.
I don't remember the rules for that. Hold on. I think
Pretty much as long as it's melee.
It's just melee. It's just you're trying not to maim him.
Yeah, because I would like to take him alive, and I guess I should say this. Let's take him alive and attack with my. How healthy is he looking?
On a scale of 1 to 12.
So accurate.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to take him out regardless, but I've announced my intention.
I'm just reading off his hit points.
The +1 dagger. So.
Okay.
That'll be a 16 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
All right. So that is 8 base damage. Well, 8 damage plus sneak attack is going to be 2d6. So that's 8 plus 6 is 14 damage.
You crack him over the head and he drops.
Oh, wow.
I told you, on a scale of 1 to 27, he was a 12.
I forgot about sneak attack damage when I was estimating how much damage I could do.
At least you didn't like crack him so hard, because I know once you go over a certain amount, then it doesn't matter how much damage you do; they just die.
Yeah.
But you didn't reach that
On
threshold, so he
crits, I
just
think
drops.
on
All right.
crits, and I think over half of their HP.
Yeah, over half of their remaining HP if you did more than that, then they just die.
Was
I
that
thought
the
it was
last
like
enemy?
double their max HP. If you
Yeah.
do more than that, then they die outright.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
now
that sounds
have
about
a technically unconscious spy, but he is one of the members of the cult.
All right. Well, we are in a shop that sells manacles, I'm sure.
It was on the
Um,
list.
Yeah.
It was on the list, yes. You guys
Lock.
bind him up, and as you do so, you rifle through the cultist's pockets. You find 50 copper pieces, 20 silver pieces, 20 gold pieces, and 12 electrum pieces.
Did you read that again?
Who the heck
50
uses Electrum?
50 copper,
Mhm.
20 silver, 20 gold, and 12 electrum.
Electrum is like, I think, 2 gold pieces.
I want to say it's like 5 gold pieces or something like that.
I'm looking it
Well,
up.
there's an Electrum slot in the D&D Beyond, so I'm just gonna use that.
Yeah.
Alright,
And then you also find on the imp carries a note. It's a receipt that confirms payment to a well-known temple of Lathander, the temple at Toll's End. It's to Brother Luthen, and is signed only with the thorned crack son of the cult sigil and the name Verox.
Verox is not a name that we've heard before, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
It says 2 electrum is 1 gold piece. Does that sound right?
I believe that does sound right. So technically, you have 6
yeah.
gold pieces in electrum.
Yeah, I just put it into the party inventory as Electrum, so. What was the name that was signed on there? How's that spelled?
Varrox, Varrox.
Okay.
I need to take a quick break. I don't mind if you guys keep going. It's no big deal. I'll be back in just a second.
Can we take a short rest?
IRL or in game?
In game.
How are you?
There's 3 other crises going on.
Yes, there are currently crises going on. There are 3 other crises.
And I think short rests are like an hour or something.
No,
or
short
3.
rest is
I
like,
thought they were like 4 hours.
how long is a short
Yeah,
rest? I
short
thought it was
rests are
10
4
minutes.
hours.
I know there's some games that have different rules. Like
Yeah, there's.
wanna say
Hold on.
does something really different. But
Short rest.
yeah.
Oh, short rest is at least an hour,
That's crazy. All right, that's fine.
but can be anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes.
So we restrain the cultist spy using the stuff that we don't pay for.
As you guys as Brennan moves around to see the shelf that fell over, he also says,
Oh man, I just swept that.
Sorry. I think we need to check out the other stuff that's going on, but I'll come back and help clean up because that's definitely my fault.
but he leans in and does say to you all,
Hey, so thanks for not letting it all burn down. I do kind of like my job here.
Well, you're welcome. We definitely can't stand by while these really annoying and persistent cultists keep coming back.
He nods, and everyone starts kind of going about trying to clean up as you guys head out of Guildmart. You guys can either head to the Chapel of Lathander, you can head to the part of town that is currently on fire, or you can head to the town square where you heard something about the town well.
I feel
So
like if we don't
before
get
we
to the
leave, I want to grab two things. Go ahead.
well, if you want to grab something, go ahead. Because I
Okay.
was thinking that maybe the fire is kind of time sensitive.
I'm back. I would agree.
I wanted to get a replacement for the inkwell I just smashed. So I'll grab one of those off the shelf and leave the money.
Just pocket it, Lauren.
Cressa
Just wipe it
sees
on
that
our way out.
Cressa sees that and says, "Just take it. You've earned it."
All right, and I want to either grab the paint that the cultist was using or grab some from the store.
Grab the what?
The paint that the cultist
Oh, he was using chalk.
Oh. Oh, even better, then I could just use water.
Water for what?
For the next time we run into a cultist who's doing this.
Huh.
I mean,
okay.
it should also work for the defacing stuff too, which is what I want the paint for, but...
True. Okay, so where are you guys headed?
I mean, I did
The
want to
fire.
get that bucket. Oh, I have a water skin, I'll be fine. So fire sounds urgent, but also it sounds like it's a distraction, and the city probably has that covered. So
We have
the cult
temple.
might be defacing the temple in order to summon something big again. I think we need to go there.
And there was poisoning the well.
That can wait.
Someone is poisoning the water hole.
There's a
Yeah, they'll
snake in
get
my
used
boot.
to it. Strengthen their immune systems.
Oh gosh. So are we heading to the Chapel of Lathander?
That's Gwen's vote.
I mean, I'm okay
Yeah, I
with
say
that too.
let's do that, and then let's just see if the fire seems like it's an imminent threat when we get outside.
Okay, can we
So,
check on
as you
Wintry to
move-
make sure she's still here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so you see her still in the back room between Hobbins and Lai. They've got weapons drawn, and they're protecting her very dutifully.
Send Brennan over there. He seems to be.
he's a crack ace with that broom.
Actually, can we take him with us?
I think he's gonna stay behind and chug a couple healing potions.
Did that cultist have any chalk left in his pockets, by the way?
Which one? The one that was drawing the circle?
Mm-hmm.
No, it got covered in ink when you splashed it.
Ah, shame. It's not like I don't have 12 pieces already.
Right. Okay, so as you step out of the door, you do see smoke coming from part of town. You don't really hear much coming from the Chapel of Lathander, and then you do still kind of hear some stuff coming from the town square. So let me pop us back to the Green Glade map. So you guys are out here. Click over there as well. Okay, so Winry off the map. We'll take Scylla off the map. So you guys are at Guildmart. The fire in town is kind of over here. Of course, then there's the Chapel of Lathander over here, and then the town well is kind of like over here in front of the keep.
So we're closer to the fire.
Technically, yes, and especially if you cut through town. So I don't know if that changes where you guys want to go, or if you still want to try and head to the chapel.
Gwen still set on the chapel.
Okay. So are we taking a vote, or are we just heading?
I mean, I'm okay with the chapel. I was just
Yeah, I
See
guess
which
we're
one.
following her.
Okay, so we're going to go over to the Chapel of the Thunder. Okay. Welcome to the first time you guys are seeing the Chapel of the Thunder. You guys have been here, you just haven't seen it before.
I made this room
So the
way
chapel
too
doors
big.
hang half open. I'm sorry, say again.
I said I made this room way too big when I did this map.
The chapel doors hang half open, one hinge bent and scraping the stone. Inside, warm candlelight mixes uneasily with shadows that stretch the wrong way. Two armored guards stand rigidly by the altar, breathing but glassy-eyed, while two fanatics drag Sister Mariel towards the front pews and the altar, ropes cutting into her wrists. Her gag muffles a desperate cry as she sees you. The fanatics snarl, "The light ends tonight." One carries a pot of thick black tar, and he raises a brush towards the carved sunburst and the statue of the thunder behind the altar, poised to deface it with Moloch's sigil. And let's see here. As you guys hear this, you hear from the book. Give me just 1 second. Which line is this? That's the... Okay, I need to get the full titles of these. Oh, here we go.
Do not let them blind light.
Or doom. Dawn burns regardless.
Okay, did everyone hear that? I feel like it was a little glitchy.
I heard it.
Okay.
I mostly heard it.
Okay. So you guys hear from the book that, let's see here, Serene is already here trying to fight off the guards that have made their way into this. As she looks at you and turns and says, "Don't hurt them. They're just under a spell." So, roll initiative.
All right.
So let's see here.
Got something good.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I'm hearing not good rolls.
Not great.
it progressively got worse. Put it that way.
Oh dear.
Hey, we were just
Are
putting
we
ourselves
already in order?
for you.
Here, hold on. I'm still pulling up my stat blocks here. So we've got what are these guys again? Oh, there. Okay. I gotta use a different stat block. Because a normal guard would be too much for you guys. Where you guys are at right now.
Oh, we're sure we can handle a level 21 enemy.
They're not level 21, but okay. So Alec, 21. Okay, so I got to roll 4 different initiative rolls here. So that's a 16, a 10, a 10, and a 9. Do they get any bonuses to... No, I want that one. So they get a +2. Okay, so that's actually a 18. Okay, so it's catnip, guard 1, and then it's who was next? A 10 plus 2 is 12, so that's guard 2, and then Maruk, and then it's 1, so it would be Culty 1, difficulty 2. And then it would be Valeth. And then Gwyn. And then lastly would be Serene. Okay. We go to the top of the order, Catnip.
Well, I suppose I'll want to go around a bit. That's just measurement. Then shoot the left guard with the crossbow.
Okay, so the one in front of Serene.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 16 to hit.
Let me check their stat block. Yes, that hits.
Okay. And a 12 damage. Oh my.
Oh my. You you may have just completely so are you still doing non-lethal or are you aiming to hurt?
I'm aiming towards their shoulder, so non-lethal.
Okay. So you sink an arrow into his shoulder and he drops unconscious. So that one's down.
So more to
well,
the
he's
left,
down.
and that would have been right in the heart.
Yeah. So this one comes up and is going to try to attack Serene with a scimitar. So that's a +3. I need to also make sure I've got her character sheet open. Do I? Come on, where's her character sheet? Thought I opened you. Okay, well, while that's loading, I'm going to roll. That is a 17, so I don't remember what her AC was. Here we go. I actually made character sheets for all the others. So her AC is does she have armor? No, I did not give her armor. Does she? Yes, she does. A chain shirt, so she should probably be wearing that. So her AC would not be 9. Her AC would be what? Chain shirt 5E. Chain shirt would be 13 plus the dex modifier, max of 2. So her AC is just 13. So it does hit, and it's a D6 plus 1. So she is hit for 4 damage. Okay, Maruk.
Wasn't paying attention very well. We're gonna move up to this guard here, and
Okay.
instead of using my claws, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff for
Okay.
non-lethal.
Okay, roll for AC.
12 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
9 points of damage.
Oh, you crack him upside the head, and he's still standing, but he's not looking too good.
All right, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay, roll for AC.
Oh no. Nat 20.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. So you crit. Does that mean that it's no longer non-lethal? I guess we'll see. Roll for damage.
How does that work again?
I think you just roll your damage dice twice. And then add your proficiency bonus.
All right, that's 2d6. 9 points of damage.
Okay. So 9, and then what
Well,
did we
hold on.
say was?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just another 9 points.
Okay. So
Double
what
their
did we
max
say?
HP is lethal.
Double their max HP. So okay. So you knock him, and he does not die. So he is just unconscious.
All right, then I'm gonna finish
Great.
the rest of my movement, which is what, another 20 feet.
Okay. Culties are going to. Well, one of them is going to move closer to Sister Mariel and keep a hold on her. The other one is going to move closer to here and try to start painting. Valeth.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna move forward, and I guess I'm gonna dash also. So I'm gonna move 60 feet.
Okay. So go ahead and take your movement.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
Yeah,
How many
this
bonus
chapel
actions
is
right
large.
now?
Yeah, if I would have done this again, it would have
Hun-
not been this big. This was one of the first practice maps I ever did.
That's okay. Gwyn.
I can't use dash twice as my action and my bonus action, can I?
If you have cunning action dash, that's a bonus. If you have dash, that's an action. So yes, you can do both.
Oh, okay. In that case, I would like to move. That's only 90 feet. That's all right. I will move 90 feet forward.
Okay.
Towards.
So you move.
This is the guy up here that's doing the defacing, right?
The one up by the statue. So he's on the base of the statue. The other one by Sister Mariel is threatening her life, basically.
All right. Yeah, that would have been way out of range anyways.
Okay, and Serene is going to. She's going to do a movement and a dash. 60. Does she have any spells that get her in range? She's a cleric. Got spells. She's got Spare the Dying, Cure Wounds, Bless, Aid, Lesser Restoration. Wow. Level 3 clerics are not great. Or is she level 4? I might have made, yeah, I made her level 4. Level 4 clerics are not great. Okay, she does not have enough. She doesn't have any spells. Does she not even have Sacred Flame? Nothing? Sheesh. What a cleric she is.
Full on healer.
Basically full on healer.
Oof.
Yeah. Okay. Catnip.
I'm going to use dash as an action and then feline agility to double the movement speed for 120 feet of action or movement speed.
Okay.
And then
Okay, put yourself there.
it. And I think that's about all I can do.
Yeah, because that's 90 feet. Outside the range of most ranged weapons. This is a massive chapel.
I know.
The
Guard
acoustics
one
sound
is
fantastic, though.
yes, you should hear Sunday services. See here, guard 1's down, guard 2's down. Maruk.
Maruk is going to click his heels.
Ooh, click heels.
And
Feast eyes and click heels if you have them.
I'm going to use my movement and I'm going to dash for 160 feet of movement.
Holy crap.
And that's my turn.
Faster, the cat or the turtle?
This is the fable that Aesop never told, the cat and the turtle. As you get closer, the cultist closest to Sister Mariel pulls out his dagger and is going to try to keep you at bay by threatening her life.
Okay.
The other one, he is starting to paint on the statue. Valeth. That's that.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward 30 feet.
Okay.
And then I think I'm in range to do what I want to do. Yeah.
What's the range you're looking at?
180. And then I need them within a 20-foot point. Okay, yeah. All right. So I am gonna use my lunar embodiment. Oh, no. This is Blessing of the Moonweaver is what it's called. And I'm gonna cast Sleep on those guys. It will get both of them together. And
Okay.
it's
What do
gonna
we have to
be
roll?
it's weird. I'm gonna roll 5d8, and then starting with the creature that has the lowest hit points, each creature affected by the spell will fall unconscious. You subtract each creature's hit points from the total before moving on to the creature with the next lowest hit points.
Okay.
Okay, so I have to roll 5d8.
Okay.
5 roll. All right, and that brings us to a total of 27 HP.
Okay. If they reach 0, do they fall asleep?
Yeah.
It does not work.
Damn.
You got close. I'll give it to you. You got close, but they resist the urge to sleep.
Okay, that's my turn.
Gwyn.
All right. I'm going to move up 60 feet using my bonus action for dash. And that should put me in range of the first guy for the short bow. Yeah, that's 70 feet for the first guy, 105 for the second. So I am going to shoot the one that is threatening with the dagger.
Okay.
My short bow.
Roll for AC.
Does a 15 hit.
It does hit. Roll for damage.
All right. So that is 4 for damage, and I believe I get sneak attack because he's in proximity to his enemy, being Sister Mariel.
Okay.
So it'll be where did sneak attack go? There it is. Oh wow, that is an additional 11 damage. So that was, what was the first roll again?
I think you said 6.
Yeah, there should be the history here. I don't think it was 6 because I rolled really low on it.
I don't remember what you got now.
Now I have a way to check it. So that was 4 plus 11. All right, so
Okay,
that
so
is
15.
15 damage.
Okay, so you hit him with this arrow, and he's already gone, so he can't do anything. So you hit him with this arrow, and it hits him in his shoulder, and he's still standing, still threatening Sister Mariel, telling Maruk not to get any closer and for no one else to fire any more arrows. Let's see here. Serene is going to do her movement and a dash, so that gets her there. And she can't do anything, or can she? She can, technically. She is going to cast Bless on Maruk. Can she? Are you within range? Ooh, just outside of range. So you're going to cast Bless instead on Gwyn.
Nice.
So let's see here. You add a D4 to your attack rolls and saving throws for up to a minute. So you can add a D4 the next time you attack. Catnip.
Does it lose its effect when I attack?
It does not. It's up to 1 minute.
Okay, so that's 10 turns, I think.
Yes, 10 turns.
What's the range of improvised throwing items?
Ooh, that's a good question. Improvised throwing. 20 is the effective range. 60 is the like the max range.
I'm gonna move up at least 30 feet.
Okay. And how far are you now?
I think I'm at 60 now.
You're
Yeah.
at 60 for that first cultist.
Trying to debate if I want to do the idea I had. Because he said no arrows, but we do have a thing he wants.
You're gonna get technical with him here. You are technically correct. The best kind.
What do I have in my bag? Ooh, I do have a small knife I can toss at him.
Okay, roll for AC then, I guess.
Oh, okay. What would that be?
Oh, because you're getting towards the edge of the range, so roll at disadvantage.
Okay. Which dice would I roll?
A D20.
For like
To hit.
Yeah, so you're just rolling for AC.
Okay, so just a D20 then.
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
12. Let's see here. His AC is 13. So you wind up and you throw it, and it clatters on the altar instead. And he looks at you and he goes, "And no knives either." Let's see here. So that was Catnip. Maruk.
All right. So he is like holding a dagger against Sister Mariel.
Yes.
All right. So I am moving really stupid quickly. Would it be possible for me to bum rush and grapple this cultist?
I would say if you roll good enough, yeah.
All right. What am I
Make a
rolling?
strength check. I feel because grapple's strength.
So just a straight. Is it athletics or just a straight strength?
Athletics.
Yeah. Hold on. What's grapple rules? Grapple 5e.
I've always
A
done it with
grapple
like
tree.
athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, it might just be
Use
an
the
athletics
attack
versus
action to
athletics.
make a special melee attack, a grapple. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack lowercase replaces one of them. Let's see, the size stuff isn't relevant. Using
you guys are
at
about
least
the
one
same
free
size.
hand, you make a grapple check instead of an attack roll, a strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use.
Okay, so yeah, it would just be a roll against a roll. So make your strength check versus the cultists. I'm going to say athletics.
That was terrible. I'm moving too quick.
What'd you roll?
A 9.
He rolled a 15. So he sees you rock up. So go ahead and take your movement.
All right.
So he sees you rock up, and you try to grab him, but he doesn't. He bats like your hand away and immediately starts to pull So he moves to the other side and starts to pull.
Okay, so my
s-
action's not over with because I get 2 attacks.
Oh, that's
Could
right.
I
Okay.
do it another grapple?
Sure. So we'll go
Oh,
ahead
that's
and do
even
another roll
worse.
off.
No, I'm proficient in athletics. I promise. I rolled
You
a
also
So he
have
rolled a 15.
advantage.
do what?
Don't you have advantage because of flanking?
Does that work like that?
But Sister Mariel's down.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
I rolled an 8.
He rolled a 15. So you rush in there trying to play trying to play a game of tag.
All right.
He's not having that, and he slaps your hands away, and immediately moves to the other side of Sister Mariel and starts trying to pull her.
Would I
away.
get an attack of opportunity because he moved out of my melee range?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
His movement
16 to
speed will
hit.
also be halved.
16. Okay, so if
I
he
guess it was
was,
gonna be a 1.
so he might actually be like here then instead. You said a what did you roll?
A 16 to hit.
Okay, roll for damage. You did hit him this time.
7.
He's still standing and is able to drag Sister Mariel.
Okay, I tried.
And threatening anyone to get any closer, and he will end her life. This one stops his painting and is moving closer to you now. And he is going to use, he's got daggers. And he's got 2 attacks. So he's going to do his 2 attacks, which both miss. They clink off your shell. His hands are covered in sticky paint, and he's not able to actually attack you all that very well. Valeth.
Okay, I am going to move forward. I'm actually gonna dash. Because everything that I can do out here is pretty lethal. So and that will be my turn. Let me see, where did that get me? Ooh, okay, that's it.
Okay. Now Gwen.
So I'm going to move dash as my bonus action. Oh shit, that was what, 50 feet? Where was I? Do you remember where I was? I thought I
Yeah, I think you were right about there.
50, so 60 would only get me to here. Oh well. I'll stop right here trying to head him off, and ignoring the warnings, I will try to shoot him.
Okay, roll for AC.
Does a 12 hit?
It does not.
All right, so I miss. That is the end of my turn.
Okay, Serene is going to. Oh, did you add your D4? Oh wait, no. Yeah, you can add your D4. Did you add your D4?
Oh, I did not.
Uh-oh, what did I do?
So that does a 16 hit.
It does hit.
All right. So this will be damage without sneak attack damage. Wait. It will have sneak attack damage because I don't need advantage for that. I just need proximity for ranged. Oh, so that'll be 9 plus 5, 14 damage.
You finally bring this cultist down, and he drops his hold on Sister Mariel, as well as his dagger as it clatters onto the ground. Okay.
Was that
And
lethal or
then-
non-lethal? Just curious.
Lethal. I don't think you can do non-lethal with ranged attacks.
Oh, okay.
And then let's see here. Back to the top of the order with Catnip.
Well, I
Oh wait,
was
no,
gonna.
hang on, Serene.
Okay.
Serene moves her 30 feet. Does she have any spells? Is anyone hurt?
I mean, I'm still hurt from the
I don't think
previous
any.
engagement, but not crazy.
Okay. Can she? What does that do? No, that's not what I want to do. She can't do
Does she have
that.
a
She would have to
healing
touch
word?
you for that. She should actually. Hold on. Healing word. D4 plus the spellcasting modifier. Is that a +5? No, it's a plus. Oh no, yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be actually. So it's a D4 plus 5. My goodness.
Wow.
So if you want, she can heal you for 7 damage.
Who, me?
Yes, you with healing word.
That puts me back at full health.
Yeah, that's in the range. Okay. Yeah.
Up to me now.
Yep.
My turn. All right. I'll move a bit closer and then try and attack the cultist. Yeah.
Okay.
With the
Roll for AC.
crossbow. That's 15.
Roll for damage.
Damage is 7.
So you hit him in the shoulder, and he stumbles a little bit, drops his can of paint, but he is still standing. Guards are already down. Maruk.
All right, I'm gonna swipe at the cultist. 13
Okay.
to hit.
The hits.
9 points of damage.
9 plus. I'm sorry. Remind me how much damage you did, Catnip.
I did 7.
So 9 plus 7 is 16. Okay. Okay.
And then the second swipe is a 23 to hit
That hits. Roll for damage.
for another 9.
25. So he's not looking too hot, but he is still standing. He's going to try to use his 2 daggers on you, Maruk. Let's see here. That's a plus what to hit? Plus 4 to hit. Okay, so he got a 15 and a 22.
So 22 hits.
Okay, so that's a D4 plus 2. 5 damage. Valeth.
All right, I'm here, guys. Finally. All right, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame at that cultist. It is a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity save. It is a 18.
Okay, that saves.
Just reminds me of Baldur's Gate, where you try to cast Sacred Flame, but it does nothing.
Yep, saver suck. We love that. But it is a cantrip, so.
Gwen.
All right. Has the cultist picked up his paint yet?
He has not.
All right. I am going to use. Let's see. That's 15 feet. 15 feet. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead
So
and
that's your 30.
dash. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna dash to get in range, bonus action, and grab his paint.
Okay, you now have a can of black, kind of like oily tar paint.
All right. And can I throw it?
Sure. Make a something like that. I guess make a strength throw.
Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll throw it. So I'm just gonna throw it like in the opposite direction. I just want to get rid of it.
Oh, away from him.
Away from him.
Oh, okay.
My goal
make
is to dump it out, really, but I'm throwing it so it gets dumped out away. So strength. That is a 9, and then plus the 1d4.
Yes.
No, not 2d4, 1d4. So that's 9 plus 2, so 11. To throw it like,
Okay.
I don't know, over here somewhere.
Which with that direction. So as you throw this paint, you get a little bit on Sister Mariel, and she does not look too pleased. Nor is she happy about you spreading paint around her chapel. She kind of looks up at you with big eyes about, really?
Gwyn feels justified.
I'm supposed to be the one that's God was aligned.
Let's see here. So that was Gwen, and now we'll do Serene. She's going to move her 30. Does she have anything ranged? I feel like she does. She's a life domain cleric. Does she have? She has a shield, a mace, holy water. Ooh. No range. Nope. Okay, so that's her turn. Catnip.
Me. Well, I'll probably just try and do the same thing again. Except, is it anything for me to climb up onto the altar?
I mean, it would make it so that you see easier, because I realize you're 2 feet. So you're standing on your tiptoes firing this crossbow over the altar at this cultist.
Yeah, it's something you get used to after the years. Okay, so, yeah. Same thing, probably then.
Yeah, roll for AC.
I got a 9 for the hit.
9 does not hit. Guard 1's down, guard 2's down. Maruk.
We already know. First swipe is a 19.
You're gonna. Oh my goodness. Okay, damage.
5.
Okay, so he's certainly not looking good, but he is still standing.
17 for the second one.
For AC, yes, that hits.
Another 5 damage.
He is down.
Okay. Finally.
Serene rushes in and immediately frees Sister Mariel from her binds and from her gag, and goes, "Oh my goodness, Mariel, are you okay?" And Mariel looks up and goes, I'm fine now. My chapel certainly can't say the same," as she looks towards Gwyn.
Hey, my priority was denying him the materials needed to do whatever he was doing, because they had a goal in coming here and doing this. Not sneaking in the middle of the night, but coming here blatantly. And based on what I've seen, that goal is probably going to involve defacing your temple and then summoning something in the middle of it.
She looks at you and goes, "You might be right."
I'm willing to take responsibility and help clean up. But
I'm already over there.
More crises to take care of. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm just going at one spot at a time and cleaning it.
Valus prestidigitation and just waves her hand, and the paint disappears.
Come over to do her robes.
I suppose I should help out. I got that same spell.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get the chapel all cleaned up, and
spot
the
up.
guards the guards
Clean up our
come
messes.
to. The guards come to, and they're what happened?
One of you may be bleeding from your shoulder.
He looks down and goes, "Ah!" And Serene walks over and helps him heal it. She takes the arrow out and helps heal the wound. She also helps heal the guy who's got the knot on his head from Maruk.
What? How are
Uh,
they like under the control of the cultists? What happened?
They weren't able to tell you that. They just remember the standing guard, and then the next day they woke up here. It was something where someone kind of surprised them, but they're not sure of the means or the methods with which the cultists were able to kind of get them to follow them. But as you
Where were they
search,
standing guard?
so they were standing guard just outside the chapel.
Ah, okay.
And then so you go through the cultists' pockets and you find 40 copper and 20 gold.
All right.
Nice.
40 copper, 20 gold.
Okay. And you guys, there is still a town fire and a well under attack.
How long are we going for? Because we're already at that 3-hour mark.
Depends on how long people can go for.
I mean, I can keep going. I will have to use bathroom though.
I assume it's going to be 1 to 2 more battle encounters, so I could go either way.
I can't stay much longer because I got to get my kid in bed.
Yeah, I can't stay much longer.
Okay, why don't we
Well,
wrap up
we'll
here
try
then?
and go as far as we can.
Okay.
Okay, so are we going to town fire or well attack?
Probably
fire would be our
whale.
next
Well, the whale's the closer
Well-
one.
And we're passing it on our way to the fire.
Okay.
Okay, so we will move to the well.
Well, well, well.
There's so many cultists.
Okay. Well, welcome to the well. The village
I'm
well
just
sits.
now realizing that the people that left earlier, they all went to the different places. Okay. Okay. I was like, why are they here?
The village well sits in the middle of the square, but today a dull heat pulses from it like a heartbeat. Steam coils upward despite the cool air, and a hooded cultist kneels at the rim, chalking a ring of runes that glow faintly red and then sink into the stone like ink-soaking cloth. 3 more cultists stand guard, or many more cultists stand guard, muttering a low refrain that makes the hairs on your arms raise. As you approach, the cultist chalking the well lifts his head and goes, "You all will suffer and burn. You will all burn." The ground trembles as the water inside churns, darkening unnaturally. And you hear from the book. Give me just a second. Oh, hold on. I went too far out. Need to go back in. Let's see here. Which line is it? Oh, here we are.
He stirs the sleeping ember.
Stop them. Water should soothe, never scorch.
Roll initiative. Oh, by the way, Captain Thorn and Jorvin are already here.
Quick question: how long has it been since the chapel temple?
You walked through town 5 minutes.
Okay, so then my boots are still active.
Oh, okay.
Mine is
Roll
not.
initiative.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think all of our initiative rolls tonight went to those nat 20s that Aaron,
Yeah.
that the shopkeep, I mean the janitor Brennan was getting. I mean, like, I have a
Okay.
+4 to my initiative, okay? Like, I mean, that's not like
You
super
rolled a
high, but
2?
it's yeah. But
So
I've just
Goodness.
been rolling real low tonight.
to get
Oh,
some
goodness.
clarification, you said earlier that the magic that circle that he was inscribing was sinking into the stone as he wrote it.
So that's the glowing circle you see on the well.
Okay, so in other words, it doesn't look like a bit of dumping water will fix this one.
Possibly not. So let's see here. So that's a 19 and an 18. The culty dude, the well got a 21. So CF. And then it's catnip, I believe. What's the next roll after that? It's a 17. And that's a +1, so an 18. Yeah, so 18. So then it would be Gwyn, Colty 1. And then who's after an 18? That would be those two with a 16. So it's Colty 2, Colty 3, and then a 10. So then it would be Maruk. And then and a 1. So he will go last. And so that's Colty 3. So Colty 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so Colty 5. Valeth. And Colty 6. Okay, we go. Gwyn is contemplating the existence of a magic circle skull vent. See here, Colty number 1 is going to keep up his work on the well. And then Catnip.
Am I up first?
Yes, you are up first.
Yeah, well, suppose I'll try and move up close, then shoot the middle guy.
The one at the well?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the range on your weapon?
It's was it 8320?
Okay, so it's just outside the
Yeah.
normal range, so rolling at disadvantage. Oh wait, it's 80. Never mind, you're good.
Yeah, 80 feet. It's a double check. Had to pull up the thing.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Roll normally then.
I got a 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
And 6 damage.
Okay. You hit him in the shoulder, and he still keeps on doing what he is doing. Gwyn.
I'm going to turn to my tried and trusted run at the problem.
Leroy Jenkins.
I really got to get a reach weapon because this keeps happening. No, I'm going to stop back here because that would get me 60 feet. I think that was.
Okay.
And I'm going to. So that was my bonus action to rush up there, and my action to try and shoot him as well.
Okay.
Uh, da- da- da. Does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. In that case, just 7 damage.
Okay. And Catnip, you got how much again?
How do I check the history? Because I already cleared
So
it.
you go up to where, to left of that anvil, it has that cube, and then you scroll down to the bottom.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got a 6 damage.
Okay. And how much did you get, Gwen?
Uh, 7 damage.
Okay. He's now sprouting 2 arrows, but is still chanting. Culty number 1 is going to come up. Come on, where's my? I need my mover. Why am I? And I put you on the wrong layer. Is that why? I think I put you on the wrong layer. Nope. Hold on. I put these guys on the wrong layer. Put these guys on the map layer. They are not map. There we go. That's why it was not working. Okay, so he's going to come over here and use his scimitar, which is a +3. And we're going to clear all the initiative rolls I did. That is a 15.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, so that is a 1d6 + 1. That's 5 damage to you.
All right.
Culty 2 can only get to about here. Culty 3 is going to move here. Culty 4 is going to move there. This one's going to move behind him. Valeth.
Right. Tried and true. Magic missile. 2nd level. My last 2nd level spell slot. On
Oh wait,
the main
where'd
guy.
Maruk go in there?
Oh, did we skip him?
Yeah, we skipped Maruk. I'm sorry, Maruk. You need to go in there.
All right. Maruk's gonna come here in between the 2 cultists.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. And
Okay.
I'm going to attack this one with a
Okay, the one
claw.
to your south.
Yep.
Okay, roll for damage.
11
Or roll
to
for
hit.
AC, I mean. Does not hit.
All right. Second attack does not also hit. All right. 9. I'm here though.
Okay. We are here.
Sometimes that's all you can do, and that's okay.
Valeth.
All right, you already know what I'm doing.
Magic missile.
Yeah, that got the main guy. Is he bloodied, or does he look okay?
He is a little bloody.
He's a little bloodied. Okay, I'm gonna do 3 magic missiles on him to begin with.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 4 plus 3 plus 4. So
4
11.
plus. Okay. So he takes these magic missiles and is still standing.
All right, and then that last one, I put it on the guy behind him.
Okay, how much?
And that one is just gonna be 3 force damage. And then I'm gonna
Okay.
use my bonus action to use my last 2 sorcery points to take back a first level spell slot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move up a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna move right here. And that's it.
Okay. This one is going to take his movement. And then Captain Thorn is. Oh, gosh, is she also on the layer? I think she's also on the map layer. Change layer. Tokens. Gosh dang it.
Player. Too
She's
many
gonna take.
times has the problem been just being on the wrong layer.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna take her movement and she's gonna actually dash. She's gonna get up in there, but that's her movement. And what's his? Is his 30 or is his 20 as a dwarf?
Should
Yeah,
be
he's
25.
got. No, he's got 30.
Really? He got long
Yeah.
legs.
According to his player sheet I made, he's got 30. So that's 30. So he's gonna dash and he's gonna get in there. Catnip.
Measure out something real quick. Can I tell what all is in the well currently?
Just bad water.
Bad water? Okay. I'll just shoot the cult leader again.
Okay. Roll for AC.
That is 18.
Roll for damage.
And that is 10.
You shoot him, and finally, enough arrows have now met their mark, and he falls.
Just
Gwyn.
want to point out both physical and metaphysical arrows.
This is true. He's taken a lot to the face.
Magic missile and non-magic missiles.
And semi-magic.
All right, so
Or
Gwyn's turn.
magic.
Gwyn.
All right, I move forward, so I am flanking this guy and stabby.
Okay, roll for AC.
Let's go with the rapier. It does a 20 hit.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
All right, that is 7 plus 10, 17 damage.
You run him right through, and he drops.
All right. And I would like to go ahead and I'll just sit where I am.
Okay. Colty number 1 just died. Colty number 2 is going to try to attack the captain there. And does not. He crit fails. Colty number 3 takes a step over to Gwyn and tries to attack. Oh, he crits. That is. He's got
I have something to say about that. I have a reaction called Silvery Barbs that I would like to cast.
I love
Okay.
silvery barbs. It's the bane to DMs.
So I'm magically
Oh, goodness.
distracting that person that just crit, and they need to re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Oh, great. 11 plus 3, 14.
And then I'm going to choose Gwen. You'll have advantage on your next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw within the next minute. I'm going to give you that distraction.
Nice.
Does a 14 still hit though?
My AC is 14, so I think so.
Yes. So it's a d6 instead of 2d6. So it's a d6 plus 1. You take 4 damage.
All right. That's not so bad.
So Culty 1's dead. Culty 2 tried to attack the captain. Culty 3 attacked Gwen. Maruk.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit the one that I missed multiple times last time.
Okay.
A 19 to hit,
That hits. Roll for damage.
7 damage.
Had he been attacked before? No. So he's not looking too good, but he is still standing.
Do I have advantage from here, or
Yes, because you're surrounded also by Jorvin.
okay? 14 to hit,
That hits. Roll for damage.
another 7 points of damage.
He dies.
All right.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna kind of rotate a little bit over. Still stay within his melee range, so I don't get opportunity attack.
Okay. So that was Culty 4. Culty 5 tries to attack Maruk with his scimitar, so that. Oh my goodness. Another crit. That's 3. That's not a really good crit, but it's 3 plus is 4 damage.
Okay.
Vela.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. I'll do Sacred Flame on. Oh, you know what? I think I need to move up a little bit. Yeah, hold on. Let me move. Yeah, I'll stay right here. Okay, and then I'll cast Sacred Flame on the guy in the back.
Okay, the one
And
by the well.
Yes, and that's a dex save of 14, please.
16.
Well, you don't take that 7 damage.
Culty
That's my
number
turn.
6. Culty number 6 steps forward and continues the ritual. Jorvin moves over here with his great sword, and he is going to. That's a +5 to hit.
Pretty good.
So, but he does not. He rolled a 10. And he's dead. Catnip.
I think I'll move up a bit.
Okay.
And then fire at the cultist in front.
The one in back of the well, or the one over by Maruk?
The one that's doing the ritual at the back of the well.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
That is 15 to hit.
15, yes, that hits. Roll for damage.
And damage is 10.
He dies. You get him real good. Gwyn.
Well, since that cultist is down, I am going to. No, I'll circle around. I can do that, right? Let's see.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah. Circle around this guy and go after the other one instead.
The one in front of Riona.
Yep. Because I am a fan of flanking, since it gives me sneak attack. So that'll be a. Oh, no. Not short bow. Rapier.
You have advantage.
Not 2.
She already has
Does it
advantage with
say-
sneak attack too.
Oh dang.
So sneak attack doesn't give me advantage. It's one of the
Oh,
conditions
okay.
But flanking
for
did.
sneak
Because
attack.
she's
There's other
flanking, she
options.
has advantage. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you already had advantage too.
Yeah, so for sneak attack, I either have to have advantage, or if I'm ranged,
So you didn't have to move
Anyway.
to get that because you had advantage
18.
from me. So
18. Roll for
Yeah.
damage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So that was rapier. So 5 plus 6, 11 damage.
He is down. So let's see here. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Culty number 3 tries to attack you again. Does Silvery Barbs can impose disadvantage, or is it just a one-time reaction?
it's just a one-time reaction.
Okay, so does a 16 hit?
Yes, a 16 hit.
Oh, sorry. I
Okay,
thought you
so
were
it's
talking to me.
a d6 plus 1. 5 damage.
All right, I'm still not down. 7 HP left.
Maruk.
I'm gonna swipe at the cultist in front of me for 16 to hit,
Hit.
and that's 5 damage.
He's not looking good, but he is still standing.
All right, hit him again. 24 to hit for
Oh my gosh.
9 damage.
Well, that just wipes him out completely.
And then I'll use my movement to flank this other cultist.
Okay. He's dead. He's dead. Bailiff.
All right, I'm gonna try a different cantrip. I'm gonna hit him with a Mind Sliver. It's an intelligence save of 14. Let's see if they're less
An
smart than they
intelligence.
are dexterous.
Yes, he definitely is because he rolled a 2.
Cool. Okay. So that's gonna be 4 psychic damage, and the next saving throw that person makes before the end of my next turn, they'll need to subtract a d4.
Okay. He holds his head as he gets the worst headache he's ever had. He is still standing, however.
Yeah, take that.
He's dead. Back to the top of the order with Catnip.
Oh, well, I suppose I'll just move over slightly so I have better line of sight and then fire crossbow.
Okay, roll for AC.
That is 17.
Roll for damage. At this point, I don't even think it really matters.
That is 9.
Yeah, he's dead. His HP is 9.
Ooh.
Nice.
And he
So
was.
there
he
was a possibility that I
Yeah.
might have not gotten
So
him.
as he's dealing with this headache, he holds his head and does not see the arrow incoming and dies. Okay. So I'm going to,
Now,
because
that's
we
what
said
I
we're
call
short on
a
time. I'm going to say
splitting
the
headache.
High five. High five.
So we go back to Guildmart.
Hold on. We looted the guys, right?
Oh yes, we looted the
That's
Oh, wait.
Scimitar.
I loot the
Oh, wait.
bodies.
Mostly because I want that Scimitar.
You get 40 copper, 30 gold, 10 electrum, a pack of white chalk,
Well, I know who wants that.
and a crystal pendant that glows when you put it into water, worth 5 GP.
It's neat.
Oh, and the ritual goes unfulfilled, and so the runes fade away. You can see that some of the stones are still chipped where some of the runes were carved in, but it's not like they're going to do anything. And the water returns to normal. Let's see here. As you all return to Guildmart, you are then suddenly surrounded by the three representatives. They all look like they have something to say. Serene says, "The rituals we saw today, that isn't Luthen's design. That's Varrox's liturgy. He's building towards the return to separate Moloch and from Aurelia completely, to burn her pages and let him walk free." Jorvin steps forward and goes, "We have records of 3 other places this pattern has appeared. Undead first, then the devils, then the roads go quiet. Guild agents start to disappear. Letters stop every time we find only the thorn-circled cracked sun on a wall. Varrox's calling card. If these books exist, someone will try this again. Someone worse might succeed. We've seen this influence elsewhere. Our records mention the same symbol and the same name attached, usually whispered, not written. Varrox." Pyrrha scoffs. He thinks if he tears them apart, he'll have Moloch without conscience, a clean blade with no hand to steady them. He's wrong. If he pulls too hard, he will tear them both, and the world with it. And Shorty over here, she points to Jorvin, thinks that just carping them into an underground vault will solve everything. She glances at the book in Catnip's arms. "You already feel it, don't you? The closer you stitch her fragments together, the louder he hums underneath. 2 hearts in one chest. It can't last forever." Lord Edric enters and looks around at the smoldering town, at Guildmart, and then at you, at a cluster of very important-looking strangers. "When you arrived in Greenglade, you were just travelers I hired. And now you're adventurers with a knack for trouble. Now it seems like half the world's secrets are lining up at my front door to speak with you." He exhales and then looks at you, his arms extended to you. "I can't tell you which path is right. Only if you choose none, High Cantor Varrox will choose for all of us. So what will you do next?" And after Edric speaks, you hear from the book. Hold on just 1 second.
We don't have to choose alone. Not this time.
But before any of you can speak, Jorvin steps in. He says, "The guild maintains a vault beneath an old temple, stone, steel, and wards layered by people who feared exactly this sort of thing. If these manuscripts reach that vault with no cult, no temple, no well-meaning heroes will ever misuse them ever again. No undead, no devils, no returns, just a quiet world." And you hear from the book,
He promises a silence so deep, even prayers drown in it.
and let's see here. Serene's then steps forward, offering a suggestion, saying, "There's an old monument, older even than Tull's End itself, older than the Moloch cult that painted over the goddess's name. Its walls still remember the first version of the story. If we go there, we may find out the truth that Aurelia wrote about herself before anyone else could add to the verses. That truth could finally steady your book and weaken the cult's hold on their choir." And as you hear that, the book says,
"The stones there remember me, and I remember them."
And then finally, Pyrrha speaks up quietly and says, "There's a place called Emberfall. Once Aurelia faced Moloch's chosen there. The pact didn't end, it twisted. Varrox is copying from that same broken script. If we can reach Emberfall first, we can learn what he's trying to do and maybe how to stop it. Maybe even how to end the cult." And you hear from the book,
That
That is where we
both
both bled. I remember the heat.
And the choice.
And Pierce says, Emberfall isn't about power. It's all about context. If you don't know how this happened, how these two came to be bound, every choice you'll make from here on out will be nothing but guesswork. And the book says one last time,
Please don't decide what I am without seeing where I broke.
the three representatives don't press, not yet. They give you some space to breathe, to see to any of your wounds, to rest, and wait until the smoke over Green Glade thins. The choice you must make doesn't have to be made at this moment, but you get the feeling it needs to be made soon. And we'll go ahead and go ahead there.
So the fire's already been put out.
Yes, the rest of the townsfolk were able to put out this fire.
Hopefully nothing important was lost during that.
You know, just a few minor villagers. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I'm
no. We saved the one that mattered, Brennan.
Yeah, looks like the important villagers got saved.
All right, well, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love like where the story is going.
Yeah. Really
I
got
keep
to look
accidentally spacing
into
off.
We'll have
ways to.
Figure out which direction we're going.
We got
Sounds
three
like we're
options.
exploring the book's backstory next. Maybe.
Yeah,
The lore.
I'm not a fan of the option to just lock up the book because that's not going to help things.
Yeah, I don't think.
I
I don't know if
thought
any of
about
us
just
are.
tossing the book at the cultist earlier.
But also, he said he had a vault. What
Take it.
other nice, cool stuff is in that vault we could take?
Mm. Is that Marok talking or is that Crispy?
Oh, I don't know. That's just above table.
Yeah. I think Emberfall's the best option, but I think that's something we can think on and decide next time.
Yeah, because we can actually ask if, like, more people are here next time too, see if anyone else has any opinions. But I'm leaning that way as well.
So are we gonna have a long rest because I wasted my
Emberfall
last two
or
spell slots on a miss?
the monument.
Yes, I'm going to say, not only do you get a long rest, you guys level up. You guys are now level 4.
Level
Yeah.
4. Level 4.
And that's everyone. I'm going to say everyone, including the people who weren't even here, get to level up. Like, I'm not going to be mean and be like, you weren't here, you don't get the level up.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and
We're doing
stream.
something.
Raid.
Yeah, we're raiding out the shadow.
Let's see. Export character sheet. Let's see. Level 4 gives me a ability score improvement or a feat.
Me too.
Yep, you get to choose.
All right, let's see. What was that feat called? That's for Mage Slayer, was it?